Okay, so hi everyone. I think I'm audible and visible to all of you. Good afternoon to everyone. Haris, Bhavav, Satish, Ravan, Manoj. Okay, so many people. So yes, guys, good afternoon. Asraf, Akshay. So I believe I'm audible and visible to all of you, right, guys? So if you can confirm in the chat so that we can start with the session. Okay, got it. Audible and visible. Okay, so we are going to start, guys, in maybe like 2 minutes. Excited to start with the course. Will the recording be shared later? Yeah, we'll be talking about it. Don't worry. Okay. So, fine, everyone. Let's start with the batch. So, today is going to be an induction session, by the way. So, we'll be talking about myself. I'll be talking about a Euron platform. Plus, I'll be talking about a entire batch, that how this batch we are going to drive, what and all things that we are going to discuss, and yeah, so what kind of a concept we are going to learn in this particular batch, along with that, so what will be, or what is a kind of a outcome we all should expect from this particular batch. So each and everything we are going to discuss in this induction session. Today, I'm not going to teach you any technical topic, so that we are going to start from tomorrow. So again, tomorrow we have a class, same time, 1 p.m. IST. So fine, guys, are we excited? Shall we start with the class? Yes, everyone. Induction session, not a class. Class will start from tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So let me share my screen. And first of all, so those who are not aware about me, so let me talk about myself a little bit for 2 minutes of time. So my name is, by the way, Sudhanshu Kumar. I believe that is visible on your Zoom screen. And yeah, so in total, I have 12 year of experience. And yeah, so I have started my journey with Wipro in 2014, then Deloitte, and then Verizon, and then Ernst and Young. And then there was a company called as iNeuron, so which was again an edtech platform. And yeah, so I have founded that platform. Then raised a fund, and then it's been acquired by PhysicsWala, right? I know you passed 2 years. Okay. Fine. And then this Euron platform, so where we are doing so many things, not just in a edutech space, but yeah, along with edutech space. So we are doing so many other things as well. So let me start. I believe my screen is visible to all of you. And yeah, so let me share Euron platform. Okay, so this is a Euron platform. I believe all of you have joined this session from this platform itself. And yeah, so all of the activities which is going to happen during this batch starting from today, so is going to happen on this particular platform called as Euron. And I believe all of you have an access of this particular platform. Now, agenda wise, so today I'll be talking about, first of all, entire ecosystem of Euron. So, what we are doing, what we are trying to provide, what is our motto behind Euron. And then I'll come to your batch. So, where I'll be talking about specifically about your batch, that what will be timing. I believe that is already mentioned over there. And today is a start date, 31st of January. So we are starting how we are going to take this particular batches, what kind of a material or resources will be shared with all of you, what kind of a discussion we are going to do throughout this entire session, what will be like a schedule, or I can say what is going to be a total amount of time it is going to take for us to complete this particular batch, and an outcome. So so many things, so many things. And then when we will end up discussing all of these things, maybe in next 40 to 50 minutes, max to max, right? Then you can try to unmute yourself. You have that option. Maybe you will be able to see that option in a bottom of your Zoom, basically. So where you can click and then you will be able to raise a hand, and one by one you can ask a question. You can even share your screen. So it is going to be a two-way communication, by the way. So where you will be able to share a screen. Zoom provides us a feature so where we can even control your screen from here. So in case of any kind of things that you are trying to do in your system and maybe it's not working, so in that situation, obviously, we try to take your screen access and then we try to fix things. So all of these features are already available inside this entire batch. So first come first. So let's talk about this entire Euron platform. So here inside a Euron platform, you will be able to see a lot of courses. You will be able to see books. You will be able to see a lot of project. I believe 96 plus project you will be able to find out. And obviously, if I'll talk about a batch, so you will be able to see a variety of batches. All of these batches with respect to a big data, with respect to a data science, with respect to a generative AI, with respect to a data analytics, with respect to a ops, with respect to obviously now AI architecture. So you will be able to find out all of these batches. So maybe you can go and you can try to search over here and you will be able to apply a filter on books, courses and project, and then you will be able to check out all of these courses. As simple as that. And I believe many of us are already aware about it, right? So no need to talk about these things, by the way, and easily we can go to this platform and we can try to search. Not just that, so if you would like to access something inside your mobile devices, maybe Android or maybe an iOS, so yes, app is already available on App Store and Play Store. So you can go and you can try to download, and inside an app you will be able to download even a video. So in-app download feature is available already inside a Android as well as inside a iOS application. So we can go, you can download, and in a no internet connectivity zone you will be able to download those videos and you will be able to go through those videos. We'll come to that part. Yeah, we'll come to that part. Now the core idea, a core philosophy behind building this entire Euron platform is not just to provide lectures or maybe self-paced courses or just a books or maybe just a project. It's something beyond that, right? So we as Euron, so we are trying to create an ecosystem. So where whatever is required during your learning journey, so this platform must be able to provide you. And with that philosophy, so we are trying to build this entire platform since last almost like a 2 year of time, I would say, right? And here, so you will be able to find out a variety of things, not just one thing, but many more things you will be able to find out. So first come first, as we all know that AI is everywhere, right? Without AI, we are not doing anything. Doesn't matter whether we are coming from a tech background, we are coming from a non-tech background, we are working as a lawyer, we are working as a chartered accountant, or maybe in some other profession. Forget about tech, right? I'm just talking about in general. So we all know that in a today's environment, in today's scenario, so everyone is trying to leverage, everyone is trying to use AI in some or other way, right? So maybe just by using some sort of a LLMs, a chat GPT, maybe a Cloud A from Anthropic, maybe a Gemini or something. But yeah, we all are using it maybe to generate our images, maybe to summarize something, maybe to understand some documentation, some research paper. But yes, AI is now deeply rooted in our day-to-day life. And none of us, basically, none of us are moving a bit without using these AI platforms. Keeping that in a mind, so you will be able to find out a Yuri AI chat. Now, if you'll go to this Yuri AI chat, so it works just like a chat GPT, right? So where you will be having a multiple model access. So you can try to access a GPT series. You will be able to access a Gemini series over here. You can come and then you can try to ask any kind of a question. And obviously the system is going to give you an answer just like a chat GPT, because obviously here GPT is available, right? GPT is available. Not just that. So we have given you a image feature as well, because nowadays many people are, trying to generate an images, and obviously it's somewhere required, maybe for their social media post, or maybe when you're trying to publish some sort of a videos on YouTube or maybe somewhere else, right? So obviously image feature is required. So we have given you that image feature in a pretty much convenient way. So where you can just go, you can try to type something, and then you can try to select a dimension of the images that you are looking for, and maybe a number of images, and it will end up generating an image. Not just image generation, you can try to upload your image, and even you will be able to edit your images as well. Plus whatever images that you have generated in past. For example, I have generated these images on this platform, so I will be able to see, and I will be able to click on edit, and further I will be able to edit those images. I will be able to download, I will be able to share, or I will be able to use it in whatever way that we want. And here we are using Nano Banana. I believe we all are aware about Nano Banana. Yes, guys? Yeah? Nano Banana. Nano Banana Pro, basically, right? The latest one. So we have added a Nano Banana Pro, which is one of the state of the art model for image generation. So freely you can go over here and you will be able to generate an images. Now the question is how much, right? Question is how much. So here you will be able to even observe your quota. So what is a quota which is given to you? So technically we are giving you 1 lakh token access per day, as simple as that. So it's a 1 lakh token access per day you will be able to get. So in a year, because most of you must be having a year of access, so you will be able to access 365 lakh approximately a token access. So per day, this much token you will be able to use, and I believe that is more than enough, right? That is more than enough for any one of us to do any kind of a day-to-day activities or any kind of a AI consumption, and that too for an entire year. I know there are so many platforms who is giving these feature even for free, but maybe for a year of time. Perplexity, for example, or maybe like Gemini. Gemini has done tie-up with the Indian companies, and even they are offering a free. Even Chat GPT. So recently they have made some of their like models freely accessible in some of these pricing tier to all of us. Especially if I'll talk about India, right? It's available. But after a year, what will happen? Keeping that in our mind. So this platform is going to give you all such kind of accesses seamlessly without any kind of year foundation. So as long as you will be having basically an access of this platform, you will be able to access it. It comes along with this one. So we are not charging anything extra, and seamlessly you will be able to use it. And whenever new model comes into a market, a better model comes into a market, so we keep on updating it basically, right? So this is pretty much common for all of us. Now, this is one where it is going to fulfill your day-to-day need. Not just this. As a developer, let's suppose, right? As a developer, if I'm trying to build some sort of an application, maybe like some AI based application, because every application that we are building nowadays, whether it's a BIV application, whether it's a mobile application, whether it's a application where in a backend we are using big data, maybe a data science, maybe an ops application, everywhere we are trying to consume LLM models, right? Everywhere. And to do that, obviously, chat is one of the way to access a LLM model. But inside an application, if you would like to access these LLMs, so obviously via chat, you will not be able to access. You need an API access, basically. And this is where you will be able to find out Yuri AI gateway. Yeah. So if I'm going to click on this Yuri AI gateway, this is giving you a 27, I believe. Yeah, 27. So this is giving you a 27 plus model access, by the way. Which model? So you can try to click on this available model, and you will be able to see that for text generation, we are giving you a model, a whole Google series, or you can say whole Gemini series model access we have given to you, even for embedding. Those who don't understand embedding, it's completely fine. Very soon we are going to use it, by the way. So whenever you are trying to build some sort of a RAG kind of application, or maybe you are working with a vector database, at that point of a time, you need a model which supports embedding, and that too in a programming manner, technically API, right? Via API. So we have given you this embedding model access as well. We have given you image generation model access as well. You have Grook model access. You have a Meta series model access. You have a OpenAI series model access for embedding, as well as for a text. You have again together model access for a embedding. So many model access we have given to you with for a program it, like, so that you will be able to consume this model programmatically. And it's very simple. One single API key, only one single API key. So you can go to this API key platform and click give some name, and in a second of time, right, even less than second of time, so it will be able to give you an API key, a Yuri API key, by the way, which is our platform API key. And with the help of this API key, you will be able to access all 27 model for text image streaming, or maybe going forward some sort of a speech model as well, right? So even programmatically, because this is pretty much important. See, if I'll talk about a chat, right, there are so many platforms which is providing you that's completely okay. But as a developer, as a builder, right, as an AI person, as an AI engineer, right, you need to access these models via API programmatically. And this is where this entire API ecosystem comes into picture. Again, 1 lakh token per day is a quota that we have given to you for an entire year. As long as you have a platform access, you will be able to access it, as simple as that. Not just this, you will be able to even track each and everything. So let's suppose you are hitting this particular model, and if you would like to count your token limit, that how much you are consuming, how much is left for a particular day, everything you will be able to track it. Even in logs, you will be able to see that in one API request, what was the input token, what was the output token, what was a total token consumption. So everything on a micro level with respect to even a single token, you all will be able to track it just like any other API system provider, right? So they give you all the stats, they give you all the detail, and we are trying to make it better and better day by day. So we are trying to add more features inside this one, and very soon you will be able to see, and we are building it. So very soon we are going to release a system where you will be able to purchase more quota and more number of models. For example, there are another hundreds good models are available from a different provider, right? From a different provider. So basically, we are trying to bring a kind of a system inside this Yuri API system, where you will be able to even purchase a quota, and then in that situation it will be unlimited. So from one single platform, access everything. So very soon, I can't talk about the exact date or time when we are releasing it, but yeah, team is working on that. We are estimating price and all those things, because that's a major factor. We have to keep things affordable, as much affordable as possible. And at the same point of time, it should not hit a company's balance sheet as well, because when we talk about a token, with every single token, it takes a real money, right? It consumes a real money from a company side. So we are just trying to evaluate it, and as soon as that will be done, so I believe that will be released, and you all are going to love this system. Even now in this particular stage, right, you are going to love this system. And this system supports all the major agentic platform or framework, you can say precisely: LangChain, LangGraph, Llama indexes, AutoGen, everything, end-to-end. So everything it is going to basically support. SDK also we have released. So if you will go to a PyPy repository, you will be able to find out Yuri AI SDK, so which we keep on updating on a regular basis, so that our user or anyone who is consuming our system, who is consuming our APIs, they will be able to consume it in a seamless manner on a different framework, or with respect to a different framework, right? So that is also given to you. Code example, how to use it, where you have to go and change the model name, everything is given to you. So this is where this entire API ecosystem comes into picture. Yeah. So these model will be, so Akshay is asking me a question in a chat that these model access will only be during class. No, not at all. It's on platform. It will be available after classes, before classes, during day, evening, night, whenever you want, for the entire year. As simple as that, right? Not just during a class. That's the reason, so it's available on platform. So don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah. Sometime what happens? So sometime I used to share some API key just during a class. So let's suppose if I'm using some model which is not available in a Yuri ecosystem, although we have everything, right? But still, let's suppose if I'm trying to use some cloudy kind of a model, and I am trying to use that API key. So generally I used to share that inside a class, and obviously after a class I used to deactivate it. But this system, whatever you are able to see, it's available 24 by 7, as simple as that, right? How to navigate to the page that has been shown here? Yuri AI gateway, this one, right? This was the page actually I was trying to showcase. Sainath, yeah. Okay, so those can access who has Euron Plus subscription. I believe even with the core subscription, you will be able to access it. So no need to worry. Yeah. So even if you have a single course access, you will be able to access it. If you have a plus access, in that case, you will be able to access all the batches. I'll come to that point as well. Okay. So I believe this system is clear. And believe me, without this system, right, or without this kind of a API token access, you will not be able to build even a single, not even a single AI driven platform in current world, right? So this is one of the most important system for all of us, even during a class, even after a class, so that like, and we all are going to use it, by the way. Yeah. Now, coming to the next part. So during a lecture, obviously, we'll be using this chat system. We'll be using this AI gateway system. Along with that, so we have something called as Resume AI. So what it does, by the way, so basically this Resume AI helps you out in terms of building your resume, and that too ATS friendly resume, applicant tracking system, like a resume. Prerequisite for this course, I'll come to the course part. Let's just talk about like for a 10-20 minutes just for the about the platform, and then I'll come back to the course part. Ultimately, that is something that we will be like discussing, right? So why this name is Yuri? So basically on Euron. So one night I was just discussing these things with the team that what kind of a name we should give to the system, and during that discussion, so out of sudden someone has called, we can keep Yuri. It's very much relevant to Euron, or the brand name that we have. So yeah, we all said yes, and then this became Yuri. So this is how we have given a name to this. Like not in we have not applied any logic over here, by the way. Okay. So here we have another system called as resume system. Now what it does, right? So obviously resume is a need of an hour for all of us, and some of us have a bad resume, maybe not a ATS friendly resume. And in a current situation, so whenever you are going to apply through any platform, right, not just one single platform, because nowadays every company is using a ATS system, applicant tracking system. Now what that system does, so that system try to basically understand your resume, means it try to parse all the data, it try to check the relevancy, it try to check basically like a technology, or maybe a topic that you have mentioned, or maybe the project you have mentioned inside your resume. So it try to check overall each and everything that you are going to put up inside your resume. And this is where this resume AI comes into picture. So where you can go in two manner. Manner one, so where you can try to upload your bad resume, and then it is going to create a resume for you. And second approach is basically if you would like to create a resume from the scratch by filling some sort of form. And we have given you a multiple templates over here. So I think 12 templates are available for now, right? So you can select any of this template, and then you can start filling all of these form one by one, one by one, maybe good, maybe in a bad manner. System will be able to understand each and everything, and then it is going to give you a clean resume based on the template that you have selected. Otherwise, what will happen? So otherwise, you can try to click on this revamp resume, select any of this template, and then upload your resume. So I'll have to check whether I have some resumes or not, or maybe sample one, right? So you can try to upload your resume, and then eventually the system is going to create a resume. So here, let's suppose I have already uploaded one resume long back, and it was a bad resume, basically a bad resume. So the previous ATS score, so whenever you are going to upload your resume, it is going to showcase your current ATS score as well, that what is a current ATS score, and what is a strength, and what is the area of improvement. So this system is going to tell you that. Not just this one, so it is going to even build a improved resume based on your bad resume, and then what kind of a improvement it has done, it is going to even show you that particular part. And then you will be able to see eventually your enhanced resume, which you can try to share with anyone or upload anywhere that you want, basically, right? So this is based on the template. So all this 12 template we have given to you. Not just that, so it is going to even generate a cover letter for you. So for some of us, maybe cover letter is important while applying for some job, or maybe for some recommendation. So it is going to generate even a cover letter for you. Not just that, so this system is going to give you not much, but yeah, a little bit of interview tips as well. So general question, managerial level question, HR level question, behavior level question, technical question in DSA programming system design, all of these things. It is going to give you some sort of a sample, so that you will be able to get some sort of a heads up that okay, this kind of a question might be asked inside you know interview. So maybe I should maybe align my interview preparation in that direction. So this is where this entire resume system comes into a picture. So you can try to use it, and I believe this system will be used by every one of us after the batch, or maybe even during a batch, or even now if you are applying for some sort of opportunity. So maybe you can come and you can try to use this particular resume system. Making sense? Yeah. So you should give, let me take some question, guys. I can see a lot of chat in the chat box. Thank you so much, sir, for delivering system. Thank you so much, Junaid. You should have given Eureka instead of Yuri. I mean, like, I told you the story, right? So yeah, this is how we have decided this name. Whether we will be able to access the recorded session of the class in case I missed some, you will be able to access everything basically. I'll come to that point. Not just recording summary, recording transcript, and even you will be able to chat with that recording. I'll show you that part. Just wait. Just give me some time. Right, one by one, I'm going to those I'm going to cover those things. Most of those templates are one paper only. Will that be sufficient for experienced professional? Okay, Harzal, valid question. See, generally, I have seen that people used to create a four-pager, five-pager resume, and then they try to, fill like a maybe 10 project, 20 project, or whatever work that they have done. That's fine. But the problem with ATS system is that if you are going to create a very, 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 very lengthy resume, right? Maybe more than two-pager, even if you have experience of 15 year or 20 year, ATS system is going to reject it frequently. It is not going to go through your four-pager resume. So at the end of the day, you need at least one pager or maybe two pager. That's a standard. That's an industry standard. And keeping that, and that is the same standard we are following. And that's the reason I told you. So even if you have a four-pager, five-pager resume, put that resume inside the system, resume AI system, and then it is going to eventually give you the final one or two pager resume. So which you can try to use, and then you can try to apply and check that whether you are able to get a better response or not, and then you can maybe give me a feedback. Yeah, so I'm always like open for a feedback. Because the kind of experience that we have received from our students community, right, whether they are professional or maybe like a fresher, till starting from 0 year of experience till a 22 year of experience, it was good. And whenever we receive like some sort of a constructive feedback, so obviously we will be happy to implement it as soon as possible. Yeah. Okay. Now, so every time I'm trying to open a Euron, it's asking me to verify OTP. So maybe you have logged in into two devices. So basically, this Euron system supports only one device login at a time because of the security reason and piracy reason and all those things. So yeah, if you will log in into this system, and then if you log in, or maybe someone else is going to log in with the same mobile number, then obviously it is going to ask for the OTP. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, it is not going to ask you for the OTP again and again. As simple as that. Let me be clear on that part. Yeah. It will create a resume according to a job description. Yes, that option is also available. Let me show you that part. Let me select one bad resume. Maybe uh, let me check my system. If I have some bad resume, I can try to show you that part now itself. Oh, I have some charter accountant resume in my D drive download. Okay, let me take that up. D drive, and then where is my download folder? Here it is. Data scientist resume also I have. Okay, take it. Now, so once you are going to upload your resume, so you can try to give your GitHub or LinkedIn. If not, skip. And then here, a person. So I think who has asked this question? Uh, yeah, Lenovo, a person who have joined with the name Lenovo. Maybe you can change your name. So it's showing your laptop name, by the way. So here it is giving you an option that if you would like to modify your resume with respect to XYZ company and its job description, that can also be done over here. As you can see, if you don't want this, maybe skip to the step. It will come to the next step. It is going to take 2 minutes of time. As you can see, it is taking 2 minutes of time, and eventually you will be able to get a resume generated. Just wait. I can show you live. Now it's generating. As you can see, the progress bar here. Dharma is asking question. I'm working professional. I have a high level for which I am very. Can you on platform help to prepare the end-to-end application design ready made? I need to submit on Monday. Monday will be too quick. So, okay, I have uploaded the resume and this was a current score. This is the improvised score. 88 is a very good score. Any score above 80 or 85 is always good. And this is my enhanced resume as per the template. It has generated a crisp, precise, and short, which we can try to use for any kind of application. So, yeah, it supports a resume enhancement with respect to a job as well. Now, there is a portal called as Internship Portal. So here, what we have done. So here in total, there are 718. So 718. This is the number of project as we speak till today, right? So this is the number of projects you will be able to find out inside this internship portal. Now, how this helps, how this works, by the way. So basically, we have named it as an internship portal, but it's not like experienced people can't use it. Yes, you can try to use it. So here, we have given you so many technologies and then domains and then difficulty labels. So almost all domains we are covering, almost all technology at least we are trying to cover over here. So you can try to select any of your domain or maybe a technology, and then you will be able to see a list of the project. Basically, you can try to click on a detail. Plus, you will be able to filter out with respect to a difficulty label, easy, medium, hard, and you can try to click on view detail. Now, so this is going to give you three things basically. What are those three things? PRD, HLD, LLD. Yeah. So whenever we try to work on any project, so maybe tomorrow if you are going to join a company, or those who are already working into a company, so I believe they must be aware about it, right? So whenever we start working on a project, so maybe from a management side, maybe from a client side, maybe from a team side, or maybe lead or architect is going to give you basically these three kind of a document in general, right? Every company follow their own, like a pattern, but yeah, they are going to give you basically these three kind of a document. So like a LLD, HLD, and PRD. So project requirement document. Inside that, so they used to mention all the detail, that what is a technical functionality detail, what is a functional detail, what is a technical specification, what and all tech like things you are trying to you are supposed to use, what should be the UI UX requirement, success metrics, risk and mitigation, like this, right? So again, HLD, LLD, everything anyone is going to share with you. Now, in the similar manner, in every project, so when I say every project means 718 project, all domain, all technology, you will be able to find out a unique, a different, because every project is different, PRD, HLD, and LLD document. So you can go through it and then you can try to read out. And if you are okay, right? If you're okay, if you are able to, or maybe if you are interested that, okay, let's go and solve this problem. Let's go and build this particular project as per the given specification. And the specifications are very strict and very clear over here. So you can try to click on this enroll now, right? You can try to click on this enroll now, and then you will be inside a project, means inside a dashboard you will be able to see a particular project that you have enrolled. Now if you will go inside this project, click on continue project after like clicking on this enrollment. So what it does, it will start generating an offer letter for you automatically. System will start generating offer letter for you. So for example, let me click on this offer letter. So today is what? So today is 31st of January as we speak, right? And it has generated a offer letter for me. This is just a onboarding letter, because whenever you try to start your internship, so obviously you will end up getting offer letter, right? And you can even share this offer letter with anyone, and anyone can come and anyone can try to verify it. So no one can do a forgery, by the way, right? Because if someone is going to click, it will redirect to the Euron system and it will do the verification automatically. So security checks are already in place, by the way, so that no one can do like any kind of bad things. So you will be able to get an offer letter, and then you will be able to get a Kanban board kind of a thing. So where you can come and you can try to create a task. You can try to create a task as much as you can, and then you can try to move a task from one places to another places. The way we try to work inside a project, right? And once you will end up doing a project, right, you can try to click on submit the project, and then you have to submit a GitHub repository. So whatever code, whatever development that you have done, so you have to place your GitHub repository, your project explanation video that you are going to put it somewhere on YouTube, and then you have to keep a link over here, a LinkedIn post, and then an Instagram post. Don't worry, we are not going to check this LinkedIn and Instagram post. We have given you this option so that at least not by will, but yeah, maybe by force, you will end up showcasing your project to your near and dear one or your connected one. But don't worry, we are not going to check, and we are not even expecting that you will go and you will tag us. It's completely fine. Don't tag us. Say that you have done this project. Try to showcase yourself, and that is something that we want at the end of the day, so that you will be able to connect with the like-minded people, and eventually you will be able to get some sort of a opportunity out of that, right? So we try to check whatever code that you have submitted inside your GitHub repository, whatever document that you have submitted inside a GitHub repository, as per the project requirement, PRD, HLD, and LLD that I have shown it to you. And system is going to evaluate it, and if you are going to cross a threshold, maybe a 50% of requirement you have completed that we have mentioned inside a PRD, HLD, and LLD. So in that case, you will be able to get over a mail, right? You all will be able to get basically a completion certificate. So technically, this intern system gives two kind of a certificate. One is onboarding, right? And then second one is basically a offboarding, means completion, that you have successfully completed the certificate. But yeah, that you will be able to get once you are going to do the project. So it simply means that you can generate as many offer letter as possible, but unless and until you are not going to do a project, you will not be able to get a offboarding later. Not just this, so we have also given you an option, so where inside your project you can try to invite, you can technically try to invite any other team members as well. How? Simply go inside the project, click on this link, paste it, and you know try to add in your team, and they will be a part of same project. You will become lead automatically, and your other team member will be shown just below you. Yeah, so you can do this project together, you can do this project alone, you can try to invite maybe your invigilator, your lead, your friend, your family, whoever you want. That's completely fine with us. And yeah, so you can do a project. So this is how this entire internship project is going to work. For a plus member, right, specifically for a plus member, so we have given you a feature called as request a project, right? So this feature we have given to you. So let's suppose some domains are not available, or in some technology maybe projects are not available, right? Because there are so many technologies and all those things, and you are interested in working that domain, in working like that kind of a technology. So you can try to submit this domain and technology, and it will go for the review. A team is going to take some time, because obviously we have to generate, we have to create a PRD, HLD, LLD, we have to upload that inside the resume, in like this intern system. So that will be done, and yeah, so you will be able to see that project in a portal, and then you can go ahead with that. So this is how this internship portal works. But yes, even as a fresher, even as a experienced person, you can try to use it, so that you will end up building something very specific that you can try to showcase inside your resume, and eventually you will be able to showcase that inside your, maybe over a social media or somewhere, whatever, wherever you want, right? So yeah, this is how this system is going to work. Now, coming to, let me take some question. Can we create two-page resume because of someone 10-year experience in 5 different companies? It will not get fit in one page. Yes, Satish, you can do that. What is a good ATS score? Anything above 80% is always good in this entire world. But yeah, higher is always better. Okay, now moving ahead, can you help in creating HLD, LLD, PRD in this course? I can do it in like 5 minutes of time. So if you want, I can show it to you in a course. Okay. And obviously it's an architecture course, right? So for sure in this course, we are going to do those stuff as well. So yeah, now there is a system called as job portal, and here, so you can come and then you can try to, search a job with respect to a particular technology, and then you can try to click on view detail, and then you can try to click on apply now. We are not uploading even a single job on this platform, by the way. This platform works or behaves as a aggregator platform. So there are so many platforms out there. There are so many companies who is having their own job page or job portal. So what we are doing technically with respect to this job platform is that we have integrated a lot of APIs of those systems, so that we can try to bring a job from LinkedIn, Monster, Indeed, Naukri, all sort of a platform. We are not uploading anything. So whatever job you are able to see over here, it's not a job that we are posting, by the way. It's working as an aggregator platform, just as an aggregator platform. So where we are aggregating this one, and yeah, so it will always try to give you a fresh job. right? A fresh job, because we are just calling the API, which is available out there. So yeah, this is something that you will be able to see in case of a job. So during a lecture, obviously you will end up using this like a Yuri AI chat or AI gateway, and then after this course, maybe an internship or resume or maybe a job. Then we have one system and we are trying to make it better. So maybe by the end of February, you will be able to see a new version of this system. So where it is going to take your interview. So you can come over here, upload your resume. Based on your resume, so it is going to schedule a multiple round, and then round by round, so you will be able to basically give an interview in a like a conversational way, basically. So Avni is going to ask you a question, you are going to give an answer, then again question answer. Avni is going to ask you a cross question as well, just like a real time interview. So this is how the system is working, and we are trying to even make it like a better and better. So I believe very soon you will be able to see a advanced version of this Avni by the end of this February month itself. So we have a plan to release it. Along with that, so we have something called as Hall of Fame. So where you will be able to see a success story. Lot of success story, you will be able to see it over there, and even inside your group or batches, so you will be able to see the same thing, because same snapshot we used to upload over there. Now there is something called as a blogging system. So if you have an interest in terms of writing a blog, this system is for you. So where you can click, you can try to write, and we have integrated a complete AI over here, so that whatever thoughts comes in your mind, you will be able to write it down. So you can give a title, add subtitle, you can try to click on generate from outline, generate from introduction, generate from idea. So the entire AI system is going to work on behalf of you, and it is going to help you out to write a blog maybe in a fraction of second. For example, so if I have to write a blog maybe with respect to RAG, right? Uh, so I can try to click, and then so you should give more details over here, so that you know your blog will be like done in that manner. But yeah, I have just given one single topic or idea that came in my mind, and eventually it will start writing a complete blog for me. So immediately it has written all of these blogs. I can try to even generate an image. So maybe same topic I can try to give, and it will be able to create a a poster for me, basically, that I will be able to use. And in a fraction of second, my blog will be ready. And we have given you so many options. So complete editor is a AI driven. So AI plus human driven, basically. And in no time, you all will be able to publish your blogs. So yeah, this is done. And if I'm going to click on preview, so my blog is ready. Yeah, so my blog is ready in no time. Now I can publish it and people will be able to read it out, right, about these topics. So we have given this option for a hobbyist, because some of us have a hobby of writing something, or whenever something comes in our mind, so we just try to document it. So yeah, if you are that kind of a person who is having some sort of a hobby in terms of writing, sharing things with the people, you can try to use this system along with the AI. Yes. So AI with human intervention. Yes, Junaid. AI with the human intervention. Will Avni gives a feedback as well improvement? Yes, Avni gives you feedback as well. Just wait for maybe like a couple of more weeks. So we are trying to bring even like a better Avni, a better version of Avni. Okay. Now, so coming to the next one. So yes, we have a blog writing platform. Then we have something called as Euron Consultancy. How it works, and this is a new division that we have opened up. But yeah, one of the most, or one of the best growing division we have just in last 2 months, I would say. So basically this consultancy works for students, or maybe professional, or maybe for a startup builder, right? So let's suppose if you are trying to build some startup, let's suppose you are trying to launch some of your MVPs, or maybe some of your products, and obviously to do all those things you have to have a technical team, right? Unless until you don't have a technical team and tools and all those setup, which cost you a lot, right? Which cost you a lot. So in that situation, you will not be able to launch it. And this is where we are helping you out. So this is where this Euron consulting division is basically helping you out, because we have a team, a big team. We have a big pool of like a senior member. We have a pool of interns. We have a pool of work and learn people. I'll come to that point as well. So we have a pool of work and learn people. So who can build, who can develop things for you, and that too in a super affordable manner. So one product, you can say you will be able to develop one MVP, right? Not a whole product, because when I say product, it's like a very vague term, I would say, right? There is no limit to it, by the way. So if you would like to like launch your startup, if you would like to like launch something, so you can just come inside this particular plan, and then system will be done, system will be launched for you. And if I wanted to show you something, that how many projects we are working on as of now. So this is the number of the project. So every tab is one project basically, right? So I think more than 40 plus project is going on currently, right? So some of those projects are on a verge of completion. Some of those projects are still going on, but yeah. So these are the number of projects that we are building as of now under our consultancy division. Some of those projects are B2B projects. Some of those projects are a diamond plan project. So likewise, things are basically moving, and yeah, so we are building those projects. Along with that, so we are offering inside consultancy, so we are offering white label as well. So basically, I'll tell you this one in brief. What is this white label? So we have a Euron ecosystem, and there are so many things, right? So let's suppose you are trying to launch your own Euron, right? You would like to like sell your own books. We have book feature as well. We have a projects feature. We have a sell place feature. We have a live course feature. All those feature, right? Along with that, all of these things we have. So let's suppose you would like to sell your own, maybe any of these things, right? You need a platform, you need a mobile app, right? All those things. Again, it comes with the cost and time. So why to wait and why to invest that much of time? So keeping that in a mind, so we have started offering this one, a consulting, inside consulting. So we are offering you a complete white label project, and there are so many white label project which is available like inside this one. And yes, maybe some of those project I can try to show you. So if you'll go through this platform, again a recent client, so you will be able to see that it's nothing but a replica of Euron, and we are deploying it for them, right? So we are deploying it for them. So in this way, with their branding, their logo, their things. So it's in our dev as of now, and soon it is going to be in our production. But yeah, so we are like deploying, we are doing things for them. So basically, we are enabling other entrepreneur, we are enabling other edutech founder, or maybe anyone who would like to like develop or build or maybe grow in a particular field. But yeah, they need a technology. Then they don't want to set up a team and do this work or spend some time or money and effort on all those things. So keeping that in mind, this consultancy comes, and consultancy try to help them out. This is our new division. So yeah, this is where like we build a real project, not a dummy project. Hope you understand what is the meaning of a real project and dummy projects, right? So we are not just building like, and from there itself. So like we are going to talk about AI architecture, right? We are going to talk about basically there is another batch. Called as AI product engineering. Now, how we are able to talk about these things, how we are saying that yes, this is what and how we technically do or we technically build it, unless and until we are not building it. If we are just like a teaching, for example, right, we are not building such kind of a things. If we are just teaching, obviously teaching will be having some sort of a limitation. So where we can just go and we can try to showcase something on a very high level, right? We can't go in a depth, we can't go in a product engineering level, but we are able to do it because of those division we have in house. So our team is building it, our team is doing it, our team is developing it, our team is designing it, and because of that only, right, because of that only, we are able to claim that yes, this is something that we are going to show you even inside our batches. So we are into a active development state, and all of our team member are basically coming from the same side, now including me. So here, now there is something called as work and learn. So there are a set of the people so who would like to like learn, and learning is happening anyhow over the platform, inside a live batches, inside a self-paced, in or even on a YouTube. So even on a YouTube, so we are publishing a lot of videos, right, for a community, for the entire community, and not just a sample video. We are publishing full scale videos even over there. If you'll go and check our YouTube channel, you will be able to find out a tons of videos. And yeah, it's a full scale video. We are not hiding anything even over there, right? So we are not saying that okay, fine, I'll give you only this much, and then for the rest you have to come for the paid classes. No. So even over there we are trying to justify, but there are a segment of people who would like to work with a team as a team member. Maybe as an experienced person, you have a time, maybe after your work, maybe on a Saturday, Sunday, and they would like to work with a team member, just like a team member, right? So this is where this work and learn program comes into picture for 6 months. So where you will be working on a project that we are developing for a client, or an internal project which Euron used to develop, or Euron's SaaS platform that we are building. So where you will be able to get this one. So if you would like to know about this program detail, how it moves, how it works, so you can go over there and then you can try to check. Maybe even in your group you can try to ask someone, maybe if they are from work and learn, they will be able to tell you that what is a kind of a things we try to do. So it's nothing different, I would say. It's just like joining some team, that's it, right? And working as a team member. We are not teaching you anything over there, by the way. So no classes, nothing, right? So if you're expecting that we'll do the hand holding, we'll do the teaching, that is a very, very wrong expectation. Let me tell you very clearly. It's just like working with the team. So if a team is going to discuss, basically you will be a part of that discussion, and there will be a scrum call, there will be a like a regular meeting, there will be a meeting with the clients as well, there will be a meeting with the stakeholders, right? And then we have our internal connect board, so where we used to assign a complete task in a Kanban manner or sprint manner, and then you have to do a delivery of a particular portion which has been assigned to you. As simple as that. The way we try to work in any project inside a corporate, same philosophy, nothing different. Like I said, you will be working with a team member as a team member. As simple as that. We are not teaching you anything over there, and while work, you will learn. As simple as that. I mean, like a complete hands-on experience on a real project, right? So that was my whole idea behind launching this one. And there are so many working professional, I would say, right? So when we have launched this this offering, so we were not having this kind of expectation. We were thinking that fresher will join, but now we are able to observe that so many working professional, literally those who's having 8 year, 10 year, 15, even 20, they have joined this particular program. So maybe you can check this out, maybe you can think about this in the future, right? It's completely up to you. But like I said, no teaching here. We teach us inside the class. Very simple, right? Okay, Pallavi is here. She is saying she has joined. Okay, I know you, ma'am. I think we had a lot of discussions we have done last month itself. Yeah. So this is how this things is going to happen. Is it weekend too? I'm not able to understand you, Javier. Yeah. Okay. So can we put this experience in CV? Yes, you can put this experience in CV. Why not? Right? You have worked into a client project. You have delivered this project. You have gone through the entire code base. You have worked with the team. Why not? Right? And again, we are giving you offer letter as well, and you can try to use it. Maybe if you have a gap. But yes, let me make these things very, 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 very clear, guys. This is not a class. This is not a teaching. If you are expecting that we'll go and we'll teach you, no, not at all. It's very simple philosophy. You are going to work with a team as a team member. That's it. Right? That's it. If you are facing any problem, obviously as a team member, you have to discuss. You will be discussing with the senior lead that you will be having. You will be discussing things with your project manager. You will be discussing things with your clients, right? The way we try to develop and deliver it in the exact similar manner, this particular things works. So it's not learn and learn. It's technically work and learn. You will be working, and then out of that, you will be getting a real experience. That's it, right? For 6 months of time. Like I said, so you can connect with someone, like you can talk about their experience, what is their experiences, because we have now so many people in that side as well, right? And then maybe you can think about it in a future. So now this is all about a platform. Yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. So mm, so there is something called as Yuri AI in WhatsApp, basically. So we have a Yuri AI here. Let me share my screen. Yes. So we have a Yuri AI chat here. So where you can go, you can chat. But same feature is available even inside your WhatsApp. So you don't have to, come to a platform again and again, log in and do things. No, not at all. What you can do, so you can try to ping once inside a chat where you will be able to get the number. So here is a icon which is available to you. So basically, there is a Yuri chat. You will be able to find out, click, and then you will be able to join. And then you can try to ask a question that, hi. And yeah, so it is going to give you an answer in no time. See, it has started replying, right? So tell me about a recent batch launched in Euron. So we are even trying to make it more agentic, better and better day by day, right? So we are trying to give a context of a complete Euron platform. So see, it has given me an answer that the latest batch which was launched was Zero to Production AI Product Engineering. That was a latest published batch, right? You can talk to the system in your own language, Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu, Odia, Bengali, Spanish, French, whatever you want, right? It will be able to even adopt your tone. We have like built it in such a way that it will be able to adopt your tone like a friendly, professional, whatever, right? The way you will speak, it will start speaking in the same manner. You can go and ask question in Hindi, English, or any of your like regional languages. For most of the language, it is going to work. Simple, and it's available inside your WhatsApp itself. So we are not just teaching, like I said, so we are not just teaching AI. So we are even implementing AI, and that teaching experience is coming from the same place, right? So where we are trying to build it, because that gives us a real experience, which we go and which we try to discuss inside the classes. As simple as that, right? Okay. So Yuri AI is another system which is available to you. So this is all about a Euron ecosystem. Now, chapter number one close for today. Coming to the chapter number two, of agenda number two. Let's talk about your batch now. Yeah, let's talk about your batch. So this is your batch, AI Architect Mastery. You can access this batch in mobile devices as well as inside a tablet, iPad, and even inside a web, you will be able to access it. Simple. Today is a 31st January and we are doing an induction session, by the way. So yes, today is a start date, and on a very first date of any batches, we don't take classes, we just give an induction. Actual topic discussion is going to start from tomorrow, which is Sunday, right? 1st of February, by the way. Class timing is going to be 1 p.m. IST to 3 p.m. IST. So yeah, I believe we all are aware about the timing. Now, how you will be able to join the batch? So I believe most of us know about it, but yeah, let me show you this once again. So you will be able to find out a joining link here in this section. Click and join. Let's suppose timing is 1 p.m. IST. So at 1 p.m. IST, you can click and then you will be able to join. And especially if I'll talk about my batches. So before starting my batch, I used to notify even inside a WhatsApp group. So I believe all of you have joined your batch WhatsApp group, because for every batches, we have a dedicated WhatsApp group as well. And I'll be talking about community. I think I have not discussed about the community. I'll be talking about that. So here in a very first class, you will be able to see your WhatsApp group link. So if you have not joined, you can join that WhatsApp group, which is going to help you out for like a very, very long time, even in terms of, sharing an opportunity, getting an opportunity, doing something together, maybe like a launching something together, whatever you want, right? And we do not restrict any one of you, right, inside a WhatsApp. It's not like you will just join a WhatsApp and then we will keep on sending you notification. No, that is not going to work. We believe in democracy. We believe in two-way communication, not just in one-way communication. So you are free to discuss a relevant topic, but yes, with decorum. If you are doing some sort of a misbehavior, if you are harassing someone in a group, so our group admin is going to remove you without asking any questions, without giving you any justification. Otherwise, you are free to discuss everything, right? For this particular batches, we are not going to restrict you in any manner, means literally any manner. So we'll restrict you only in one situation, if you are disturbing others, right? So yeah, that's the reason we have made it open. But sometimes what happens, like there will be some person who will join out of nowhere. Maybe they're not a part of even batch, and they will start talking about something very, very different, in a very different line in length. So in that case, obviously, we as a company have to take a action, and obviously our admins are going to take an action on that particular part. Apart from that, no restriction. Now, so this is where you will be able to join a batch. Now, so let's suppose if you are not able to join a live class today because of some reason, right? Although it's a live class, it's a live session. Let's suppose you are not able to join, right? For example, what will happen? Nothing. So when we try to take a classes, for example, this class, so we are recording this class, right? And right after this class, recording will not be available. So don't keep this kind of expectation. I'll tell you a very honest reason. The reason is very simple. System takes time to process the video. a 2 hour of video, 3 hour of video, it takes time. It takes couple of hour of time, and then admins are going to basically upload the video. So maybe let's suppose we'll be having class till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So by night you can expect that same day, maybe, right? Sometime even next day, because like sometime video takes more than expected time. It's a server thing, right? So majority of time, 99% I can say that by night 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock midnight, recording will be available inside your dashboard so that you can watch it. If you have missed the classes, you can do the revision even in a future. And recording will be available even in mobile device for download. So you can download it inside your mobile device in app download, not a folder download. In app download, you can do it just like Netflix or any other platform. We do the downloads. So in a similar manner, you will be able to do the in-app video download and you can try to watch it. Not just that, I'll show you some other batches. Maybe my this Gen AI 2.0 batch. So basically, along with recording, so let's suppose you are not in a mood to go through a 2 hour of lengthy long recordings, right? Maybe you are not in mood. That's fine. Or maybe without going into the video lecture, because lecture will be for 2 hour or 3 hour, right? In general, with along with the discussion, doubt clearing, and all those things. So you can get a lecture summary as well. For example, this is a lecture. I don't want to go through this lecture, but I wanted to know that what has been discussed inside this particular lecture. So yeah, lecture summary is available, right, in a very, 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 very detailed manner, not in a short manner, so that just by going through this lecture summary, you will be able to understand that, okay, so maybe I can get into this. Not just this one. You will be able to even download a whole lecture transcript. Click download and whole lecture transcript with a timestamp. And just imagine we have multi-thousand videos on a platform. So if you're looking for some data for NLP or training a model, you have a thousands and thousands hour of a data transcript, and that too with the timestamp available on this platform. So again, data wise, LLM training wise, right? Let's suppose you are doing some sort of a custom training. This is available to all of us, right? To download. Not just that, we have given you a ask feature, just like a YouTube is giving nowadays, right? Where you can go and you can try to ask a question only with respect to this video to the AI. And that will also be answered with the timestamp. Yeah. So this feature is available for all of us for convenience, you can say, right? For a convenience. So whenever lecture recording will be available, so obviously these features will be available in couple of hours. Basically, because it takes time for our system to, go through it and like process it. So you will be able to get a resources, or you will be able to get all the files, whatever we are going to discuss. You will be able to get a summary, transcript, or maybe this ask feature inside this one, so that it can help you out during and even after your learning journey in terms of doing a quick revision or whatsoever way you want. Making sense to all of us, guys? Can I get some yes, no? Is this feature good? I mean, like, useful? Yeah? Okay, okay, thank you. And please, guys, be active inside a chat. And after that, obviously, you can raise your hand. We will be having two-way communication. Yeah? So, okay, so fine. Now, feature wise, so WhatsApp I have already discussed. All of this, like what you will get, is already done over here. Now, let me talk about this batch, why I have designed this batch, and what was the motto behind doing this batch. There are other batches as well. This is not the first batch, right? So why we have designed and how this batch specifically is like, uh, different basically, and what we are going to discuss, what we are going to talk about specifically in this batch. So see, guys, when I was like, thinking about this batch, I got some suggestion from a senior person saying that okay, I think we should discuss more about the architecture, because coding wise nowadays AI is writing code, right? We are not writing syntaxes. Obviously, we are sitting, we are like configuring the system, we are designing the system, we are designing the solution, and then eventually AI is going to do the low level job. That's okay. But many of us are not aware about the actual system design concept or actual component of a complete AI ecosystem, which has been used in some or other tool or product that or solution that you are going to design. That was the whole idea behind this particular batch. So keeping that in our mind, we have created a syllabus. Now, in this syllabus, if you will go module by module, you will be able to find out that we are going to talk about every small or big component that will be used in some or the other project while designing it. For example, so obviously, like a design principle, right? Scalability, latency, throughput, cost of the model, GPU versus CPU, or even TPUs nowadays, right? So tensor processing unit. So all of these will be a core part of an AI. Every topic you will be able to see that it's a core. It's coming from a core. Now, if I'll talk about LLM models, so there will be a lot of foundation model. Inside that, so obviously we try to use a tokenization strategy, which matters a lot and which affects a lot when we design a solution, and it breaks a lot. Similarly, embedding theory, then there is a context window, throughput planning, and then there is a model training. So LoRa, Cora, Prefect, DPO, all of these things are basically a way by which we try to train the fresh model, or maybe we are doing a retraining of the model, right? So RAG versus fine tuning. So when to use RAG, when to use a fine tuning, and then so we try to deal with a lot of document, lot of complex document, lot of document with maybe like 100 pages, 200, 300, 800 pages. Again, inside the document, there will be images, there will be a table, there will be a scattered text, there will be a paragraph, there will be a mathematical formula. So we try to process lot of these documents nowadays while building a solution, while designing the solution. And every document comes with its own complexity, right? So how in a generic manner we can try to solve those things? What are the strategies that we are supposed to design over there? Which one is going to work in which situation? Because everything is not going to work everywhere, right? So that is something that we are going to see over here inside a retrieval augmented generation RAG architecture, right? So here a lot of things comes, and here bits wise, so checking size, windowing, embedding, vector database, query writing, re-ranking, hybrid search, right? Hallucination reduction, grounding technique. So all of these things we are going to discuss in a detailed manner. Then when we talk about any architecture, obviously that architecture, that solution is going to sit on some cloud platform, on some infra, right? Obviously then only it is going to run, right? So this is where this particular section comes into a picture. So AWS for generative AI and LLM ops part, right? Large language model ops part. So again, over here, networking, S3 bucketing, by the way, DynamoDB or any other infra that we are going to use, we'll be discussing about it. Then with respect to Azure AI, we are going to discuss Azure from Microsoft. Then Docker and GPU centralization, right? Containerization. So we are going to discuss that particular part. Then Kubernetes again on a scale if we have to push something, right? Then LLM ops and a production pipeline. So how do we build this dev pipeline, test pipeline, or maybe a production pipeline, and then how we try to manage it, how we try to do a CI/CD over there, how ops comes into picture. So those things we will be discussing over here. Then scaling, load balancing, performance engineering, lot like a most crucial part for any AI infra that you are going to set, or for any project you are going to do a setup. Then obviously security compliances, right? Cross check verifications, all those things comes into a picture, so that it should not be compromised in any kind of a situation. So all those strategies we are going to discuss over here. AI system design for the architect. So if you would like to get into a core architecture part, then what will happen? And then a project side, right? So we are going to see, or we are going to write a lot of architectural document. We are going to write a lot of HLD, LLD, PRDs over here with respect to a particular problem statement. And in most of the scenario, what I'm going to do in this particular batch is that whatever problem that we are solving, I'll not take some hypothetical problem, by the way, right? Just which will come just out of my thought or someone's thought. No, we are going to take a real problem that we are solving for a client. Making sense? Yeah. I'm not going to show you basically some sort of a data from Kaggle or maybe UCI repository or something, but we are going to strictly, again, we are going to see something which the kind of a problem that we are solving for some of my clients, right? A core problem. What was the solution that we have designed? How solution is performing? So around that, all of these discussions are going to happen. And especially if I'll talk about these last two modules here, not from the beginning, not from tomorrow, obviously, right? So especially in this two segment, that will be the core discussion point. basically, that this was the problem, this is something that they were like facing, and this is the solution that we have designed. This is the entire architecture, this is the code base, this is how we have like done the setup of the infra, and this is how things are running, and it is able to serve 10 people or 10,000 people in a real time. Basically, this is how we have implemented the scale, this is how we are taking care of security on a like a software layer or application layer, I would say, and even on an infra layer or middleware layer, right? So that is the whole things. What is a prerequisite for this course? Prerequisite is nothing. It should like you must be having just an interest. See, guys, thing is that let's say you are trying to learn programming, right? Then you will ask, what is the prerequisite for programming to learn programming? Nothing, right? So, and maybe you will not go through all the lectures, maybe you will not practice all the programming, but if you are attending just a lecture, what the point which I'm trying to prove over here, that if you're just trying to attend a particular lecture, maybe you will listen about a lot of topics, right? A lot of scenario. That is also knowledge, right? You can go out and then you will be able to talk about it. Yeah. So that's a whole idea. Working on it, happy to learn from you again. Naveen is saying, hi sir, I'm Naveen Vinayak. I was your student in FSDA 21 batch, currently working as a module lead data science. Happy to learn from you again, sir. Okay, thanks you. Thanks for coming back, Naveen. Once again, we'll learn again. Any plan to include GCP deployment in this course? I think we have already included two cloud platforms. GCP is nothing different. You can do it. Mohit is saying, you Mohit from IT DAS. Hope you remember. Okay, so many. Strand. Okay, welcome, Mohit. Junaid. Okay, I am also. I know Junaid. I remember Junaid. He's very active person, so I remember him very well. The student doing a DLCB and currently working senior AI engineer. I haven't seen anyone teach AI as up to date as simply as you do. I'm excited. That's amazing. Okay, so coming to the question, how many projects we will be working on? To be honest, this is an architecture batch. So I'm not saying that you will be working on two or three or 10 projects, not for this particular batch at least. So basically, in parallel to this, right? In parallel to this, so there is another batch. That's the reason. So you have a plus access, right? I believe everyone is having a plus access. So zero to production. And here, just read out the project and tell me if it is not real time. It doesn't look real time. If you can find out, right? So the whole idea is that this batch is going to start from February end, and by that time, I think we'll be having 8 to 10 class, 8 class, let's say, right? 8 class we will end up taking. So all those concepts we are going to apply here in terms of building a real project and a real product end to end. As simple as that. So right after that's the reason. So right after that, this batch, I have planned this one. That okay, fine. Let's learn architecture, design, and security, scaling, all those things there, right? And then immediately let's go ahead and back to back start implementing it. And this is going to start from 28th of February. So that's another batch you will be able to find out, right? And again, throughout the year, you will be able to see like batches every month. I will say every month we are launching it, right? At least like on an average 1.5 batch every month, you can say, means 18 to 20 batches in a year. If I'll talk about live, I'm not considering even a self place will be way more than this one. So this is all about this particular batch, guys. I will be your mentor, no one else. I will be taking all of your doubts. No one else is going to take care of your doubts, not my team member. So we work in this fashion. So we never try to include, multiple mentor in a single batches. The reason is very simple because generally learners, right? I'm talking about all of you basically. So uh, they gets attached with one of the mentor who is going to start the batch. So if that mentor is not going to continue, again it gives them a lot of problem, and sometime it creates a demotivation for them, so which we don't want to bring. And this is the reason you will be able to find out that we have a lot of batches, and in every batches we have assigned one mentor, start and then till end, so that That mentor will be accountable for each and everything in that particular batch. That mentor is supposed to take care of each and everyone in that particular batch. This is the fashion in which we try to move. Obviously, there is a admins who is available in terms of managing groups and maybe sometime answering some sort of a questions. And we have a pool of a people inside a group, right? So each others can try to solve each and everyone's problem. But yeah, that's a philosophy that we try to follow. So hope I'm clear uh, with everything. Yes. So now maybe we can take some question. What will be the time slot for this batch? I think it's already mentioned. It's going to be 1 p.m. IST to 3 p.m. IST. That will be a time slot. I want to learn LLM and CI/CD. Which course is latest LLMs and CI/CD? So LLM wise, I will not say it latest, but yeah. So maybe you can come this into this particular batch where we are talking about these LLMs a lot. So yeah, Gen AI Certification Bootcamp 2.0. LangChain, LangGraph knowledge. I mean, like if you have that, then it's well and good. What kind of a job role we are targeting? So we are targeting obviously a lead or above that architect, as this batch name suggests, yeah, architect mastery. Okay, Euron community. Sorry, Sarik is saying that I haven't discussed about community. Yeah, so we have this community feature as well, guys. And by default, all of you, so who are the part of this batch, you are the part of this particular community. So if you'll go over here, so you will be able to see a community detail. You will be able to see even a members detail. We are not hiding that as of now, so that. We just like wanted to build, or we are experimenting with a building open community, right? So where everyone can come together, everyone can try to help each other in terms of getting an opportunity, in terms of learning something new, in terms of exploring something new, because we all know about the job market. And as you grow in an industry, right, let's suppose if your experience is more than 10 year, 12 year, 15 year, at that point of a time, even if you're more than 15 years, especially if I'll talk about is 15 20 year, in that range, not 10 to 15, but yeah, 15 to 20. So it's very difficult for all of us to get a job, right, on any level. So technically over there, your network comes into picture, right? And that will become your net worth. And that's the reason. So we have given this particular option. So where you can go, you can try to post whatever you want. And even from your own side, you will be able to see a lot of insightful information. We are posting on a daily basis. A lot of cutting edge things we are posting every time, everywhere, right? LM fine tuning, LoRa, Quora, prefet. So even if you will go through this one, you will be able to learn a lot, right? So maybe in your free time, instead of doing Instagram or something, try to use this one. Yeah. Again, up to you. I'm not like saying that you should forcefully do it, but yeah. So if you have an interest, you can do it. And there are so many communities, so many communities. There are so many posts, and we are making sure that we are not going to post over here inside a Euron community anything which is entertaining. So we don't want to build a community in that manner. Obviously, on our social media platform, sometimes we do post such kind of a things, promotional things and all. But here we are keeping it very, very crisp, clean, and precise, so that it can help people in a real manner. Not like in terms of entertaining you, not in terms of giving you a dopamine hit for a very, very short period of time, right? So that is the reason. So we have designed this community especially for learners, builders, architect, lead, fresher, anyone who is interested into technology. And not just one community you will be able to find out. You will be able to find out, I think, like more than 100 plus community, because not 100 plus, I think more than 150 community, because we have more than 150 batches or so, right? So for every batches you will be able to find out the communities over here. Very, very simple, right? And you will be able to interact with the community member. You can even message inside a community chat. You can even message someone personally. That option is also available to you, like so that you guys, or you guys can do some sort of a bonding. Maybe tomorrow you guys can come together and build something, launch some company, some startup, some products, right? Anything. So this is basically like a community, guys, which is available now. This is all about the induction. Now, if any one of you have any kind of a question, so you can raise your hand, and Maybe we can start taking your question. First Bavav, then Sumit, then Amit, then Haris. Yeah, please go ahead, Bavav. And anyone who would like to ask the question, so please raise your hand. I'll unmute you one by one, and then in a disciplined manner, we are going to take your questions. Yeah, Amit, please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Amit, I can hear you. Hi.
Uh, First of all, sir, I am not from industry. I am from academia.
Okay.
It's my hobby to learn something from the industry people and then deliver to my students.
Okay. Okay.
So, with that point of view, I wanted to join this. So, very honestly, I have the knowledge of line chain, line graph, crew AI, all those stuff,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
I don't have the knowledge that for deployment part.
Okay. Mhm.
And you understand the academy having a limitations
Obviously, yeah,
in,
yeah.
in that
Hmm.
parts.
Hmm.
So the idea basically is this, that first of all, this LangChain LangGraph knowledge is full 100% required, or what exactly?
See, so wherever we are trying to build some sort of a agentic framework, right? So obviously we'll
Hmm.
be doing that even over here. So in that situation, LangChain, LangGraph, Crew AI, or maybe AutoGen, I would say. So these kind of a frameworks will be required. Not all, maybe we'll be using one or two, or maybe we'll be using some sort of a kind of a protocol to connect all of those things. But yes, so depends upon the project and depends upon the architecture design that we are doing. So at that point of a time, we try to select the framework that, okay, so in this architecture, we are going ahead with this kind of a framework. And we are going to build the solution. So not all
So
will be required at a time.
so sorry, sir. So basically, for this course, LangChain LangGraph is sufficient.
I think line chain line graph is sufficient. Yes.
Okay.
Even if
And
I'm going to use, see, I'll tell you one thing very honestly, right? If you're not aware about other this framework, so maybe you can go and you can try to explore or maybe attend a couple of classes from this one. I believe my
okay.
screen is visible. So maybe Gen AI 2. So where you will be able to find out all the frameworks. So which I'm teaching, right? LangChain, then LangGraph, then Crew AI, Init AutoGen, right? And then protocol wise, so even you will be able to find out basically MCPs and A2A. So these things are already available, but yes, if you understand one of these framework, maybe just a LangChain or a LangGraph, technically you will be able to understand without any kind of a hurdle even other framework, Crew AI or AutoGen or anything. Only syntax will be like a changed. Apart from that, yeah.
And last question, sir, that for I think for first day itself, it will maybe next week onwards, we will be required having a cloud and accounts, right?
If you don't have that, so it's again completely fine. I'll be showing you everything in my system, in my account. But yeah, it's better to like have it, I would say.
Yes, because we have to do the practice also, na?
Obviously, yes, yeah, yeah,
Yes, okay.
yeah,
So thank you for a
yeah.
nice discussion that I have with you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
thanks, Amit. Yeah, have a great day. Yeah, Chandan, please go ahead with the question.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, Chandan, you're audible.
Yes, sir. When it comes to an architect role, uh, the major work is documentation. HLDR, we are away from coding and this role. So, sir, I have been throughout my career. I have been into coding, hard code. Means how how difficult it will be to
One question, Chandan, like for you. So are you still doing a coding by writing all the syntaxes on your own, or you're using some?
yes, unfortunately, yes, sir. I did my master's last year, and I went back to junior role as a consultant. I was a
You
lead
you're not no no
consultant
no
in.
that is not my question. My question is like basically are you using some tool, cursor, integrity, something, or you are writing everything on your own?
No, sir. I'm using Copilot. I haven't
Okay, only
used Cursor yet.
Copilot.
Yeah, sir. Nowadays, writing code on own is very difficult. So that's why because I love coding. And once I started using Copilot, it's very difficult to write code on your own. And so now I want to move away from coding thing. And I saw your course and I
No, no,
quickly
don't.
jumped
Okay,
to that.
okay. So my strong advice to everyone that never try to move away from a code. Principle number one. Second thing is no one is writing code by their own hand by writing each and every sentence line by line. No one. majority of code will be written, or even now, if I'll talk about my team, the project that we are building, the solution that we are designing. So majority of code is been written, I would say more than 80% plus, right, is done by actually AI. We are not writing it. But yeah, there is a systematic manner to write a code even with the help of AI. There is a systematic manner to build, develop, and design a particular project. It's not like you will just go and dump your entire document to a cursor or something and then it will be able to build the solution. No, that is again not going to happen. So basically that is something that we are going to learn in this one. I'll teach you that particular part, that how we are actually designing the solution, and at the end of the day whether we are able to get an outcome or not, and how much human intervention is actually required.
Yes, sir, you are right, because
Because-
prompt engineering is nowadays, it's very essential to write a good code with a good structure. You have to maintain the structure.
yeah.
And I want to confess, sir, I know you from 2016 from the BTM. I first
Oh,
met you
BTM,
from the
BTM.
BTM,
Oh,
and
that's
from that I was a .NET developer. I
okay.
came into the .NET course, and you have given me to go into data field. And I know you from that. I was in iNeuron. Before iNeuron, you have other course in 2000 rupees. So I
uh,
did
i was i
that
was
also. I
I was
did
teaching
iNeuron
offline.
also, and I came in your new initiative. I joined here also. So I know you from a very, very long days.
Thank you so
And
much, thank you so much.
fin-
Yeah, for
finally
having trust in
from,
me.
yeah, sir. So yeah, I always, whenever I get a call from iNeuron, and I always say that I know Sudhanshu sir from 2016 from VTM days.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here again. Yeah. So this time, see, my whole intention, and for everyone basically. So my whole intention for this particular batch, because there are batches where I used to do. Still, I'm writing a code line by line. There are those batches as well. So where I go and I used to teach and I used to write code line by line. But here, so my whole idea, my whole intention is to show you a new era of development, designing, and building a solution. That's the whole idea behind this particular batch. That okay, 2, 3, or 5 year back, we have been doing this kind of a development. We were following this kind of a approach, but now that has drastically changed, and literally it has changed. Entire industry is trying to adopt it. Majority of big player have already adopted it, and as a result, you must be able to see a lot of layoffs, right? And that's real, believe me, that's real, right? So it's creating a very real impact, and we all are able to observe it. So that's the whole idea. That is something which we'll do. Yeah.
Sir, my question was not answered. My
Mhm.
question was like, when we are moving from an developer point of view to a managerial kind of a role, architect are more of a middle kind of a role. So the major problem we face is the documenting part. How many documents are required, and how to do create the document. So I
I'll
was
show you. I'll teach you. Basically, don't worry. Entire documentation part, HLD, LLD, PRD, wireframe, everything, even architecture design, how to create architecture design in a best possible manner, end to end, everything. This is
Thanks,
the
sir.
reason. Yeah.
I'm majorly enrolled for this part only, because code wise there are a lot of books, and if you are in 10 years into this industry, you always know.
Now
But
now
this
it's
thing
12.
is
Yeah,
not
it's 12 now.
something you can learn from your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And I will be the from the start to till end. I will be there, and I will learn everything from you.
Just come to live class. Simple. You will see a lot of discussions going on, and that is eventually going to be a learning. Yeah.
I see myself like from my start of the career, I stick with you. Now also I'm with you on every. And when I was in .NET, I connected with you, and now I'm also connected with you till death also.
We'll
Thank you,
we'll
sir.
be
Thank
we'll
you
be
for
connected for next 50,
helping
60,
everyone.
50, 60 more years. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah. Thank you, Chandan. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ritesh, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Sudhanshu.
Hey, hi Ritesh. Hi. Yeah, please go ahead.
So I worked as an apprentice as in a automation team.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked mostly on Power Automate, low
Okay.
code platform.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there is no learning in this low code, no code platforms.
That's
Because
that's That's actually true.
Because I have been learning from you from last 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
working on LLMs and all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, I also learns like vision language models from scratch,
Mm-hmm.
how we can put transformer blocks and all.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I am applying to any company, uh, there must be a requirement from the company. So I have to deploy most projects on AWS Azure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So as a fresher, I don't have access to those cloud platforms.
Okay.
I don't have experience. So
Mm-hmm.
how can I handle these things?
See, the bare minimum requirement that you need at any point of a time is obviously an access, right? Whether it's a cloud access, whether it's a AI access. So, like, yeah, unless and until we don't have that access, it will be difficult actually. It
Okay.
it will be difficult for like a deployment, and I will be using those things. I will be using like those things inside a like a classes obviously. So all this Azure stack I will be using. All this AWS stack I will be using, and I'll be showing you each and everything in a real time that how things actually happens, how we try to set up the infrastructure, what and all components comes into infrastructure, how things are getting connected with each and every one, how we are trying to like build something for a scale,
Sure.
everything. And yeah, uh, and I believe you can try to sign up inside the AWS. They are giving you $300 of credit, right? So most of those experimentation you will be able to do it without even paying a single rupees, right? But yeah, there are some of the services which they are not providing you in a free tier. So maybe couple of dollars you can reserve.
Yes.
Yeah, it is
Uh,
not going to cost you much, by the way, right? But yeah, couple of dollars will be required, obviously.
one more question, Sudhanshu.
Mm-hmm.
I know a basics of a DSA. So most
Mm-hmm.
of the companies they hire employees as a like a coding expert,
Mm-hmm.
like who have expertise in DSA. So
Okay.
I have to start DSA for job in AI.
No. So in your current environment, I'm not going to suggest you suggest you that go ahead and do a DSA, solve like a 200, 300 problems.
Okay.
If you understand a basic like a DSA algorithms and just basic, when I say basic, so simply I would say list and then queues and then basic of those tree structures, some of the graph and some of the diagonal kind of algorithm, right? And then like a sorting and searching algorithm. So if you understand that, it's more than enough. Try to solve 20, 30 problems and then move ahead, because we all know that there are a lot of people so who was literally very bullish on solving a DSA problem, and year on year they try to practice it, year on year like they try to solve 200 problems, 300 problems, and then Google, Facebook, Amazon recently 16,000 people, right?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, that is happening because see, having a dream is completely fine. Having an ambition is completely fine, right? But again, so just to crack a fang, everyone have started saying that you should know the DSA, you should solve this much problem, that much problem, and then lakhs and lakhs of people have solved it, and even like some of them are able to get a good opportunity in those fang bang companies. That's again true, right? But majority of people is working in which company? Other than those companies, right? Majority of companies are able to give a employment to whom? Other than those people, right? So I'll always suggest people, or since last 5 6 year, or like not 5 6 year, I would say since last like a 7 to 8 year of my teaching journey, I keep on suggesting people that step by step try to plan your maybe like a journey, and don't try to just like prepare for one sort of a company, because at the end of the day, company, for a company the only one thing matters is how much good you are in terms of solving their problem, not how much good you are in terms of solving the algorithms. And these
Sure.
are the two different statements,
Sure.
right? I'm like, let's suppose you have joined my company and you know all those algorithms, you have solved 200 problems, right? But let's suppose you don't know how to manage my infrastructure, you don't know how to deploy the things, you don't know how to build an entire ops pipeline, you don't know how to build a feature inside my product. Now, what
Sure.
I will do with your 200 problems that you have solved? Nothing, right?
Sure. So
Yeah.
basically, I have to focus on deployment and
Building products basically, not just a deployment, I would say, because deployment is not the only thing which comes with the product. Building a product, a solution, end to end, feature by feature. That is
Sure, sure.
something that you should focus, or everyone should focus. If you are not doing it, you are making a blunder. Now, if I'll talk about writing a logic, writing a code, or maybe even those DSA algorithm, just ask AI. AI will be able to write it 1,000 lines of a code in just 1 or 2 seconds. So at the
Sure,
end
sure.
of the day, who will be having a value in a market, or who is able to drive the value? A person who can control each and every component and finally deliver the product. That's it. That's only a story. And even in a AI era, if you're following the old pattern, believe me, it is never going to help you out and it will not lead you anywhere to your career.
Sure, sure. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Thanks.
It helped me a lot.
Okay. So next is Sumit. You have a question?
Yeah, very good afternoon, sir. First
Yeah.
of
Good
all,
afternoon,
thanks for
Sumit.
this course. I was waiting for long.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
with
Good.
you from FSDS, Felix Vella,
Okay.
and
Okay.
finally I joined last week your work and learn. It was
Uh,
very good experience.
Okay. So you are the part of work and learn. Which team actually you are working into?
I currently am with the Duo project
Okay, DAO
with
project. Okay, fine. You are deployed into DAO. Yeah, so it's basically a French project, I believe, right? Where
yes,
some audit
uh,
platform you are working into.
banking industry platform.
Audit and I think audit and
Yes.
banking and all those things. Okay, okay, got it. I'm aware of that
Uh,
project. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going good. So I
Okay.
got a task when AI part. It's good.
Okay.
Now, like few things I just want to discuss. They said
Hmm.
to discuss this like directly. First of all, can we post this kind of learning over LinkedIn by changing the partner name so that
You can
or
do
not?
anything, Sumit. It's your work, right? None of us is going to stop you. Very simple.
Perfect.
You can
And
post it. I don't have
and
any issue, and even my client will not be having any issue. If they will be having any issue, I'll talk to them.
sure. Thank
Right?
you. Thanks for
It's my client, right? So my responsibility. I'll talk to them, but yeah, you have full leverage to post your work if you're doing it, do it, and then because see, at the end of the day, we all need a success. Even my client need a success. You need a success. Even I need a success as a company, right?
sure.
And if your name is getting spread outside, and that too for a genuine work. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not saying about something which is just as a hype, right? For a real
Yeah.
work. So what is wrong in that? Yeah, go ahead, do it. It's your
Sure.
platform.
Since enters like second question, as currently I already have 13 years of experience. So
Okay.
while taking while giving the project by the team, so should I
Mhm.
like currently I have telecom domain from last 7 years. So
Mhm.
should I only focus on telecom or banking financing like domain kind of projects, or I should work any project considering
Any,
my experience transition?
any actually, any.
But
Try to.
for transitioning last 7 years, I'm in a telecom domain, so it would be any impact like how you got this project when you are
No,
already
no,
working
no.
like
See,
telecom.
see on a tech side, domain doesn't matter. See, domain matters on a functional side. So I believe you are not working on a functional side, you are working on a tech side, right? So for tech side,
Yeah.
literally doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And so now, and the next thing is, as you already mentioned, this clear this thing. We are not writing the code from scratch. I think I'm sure we are using cursor as a pro plan. So is it
And
right
even
to
I believe you have a pro plan, right? From a like a Euron
yes.
side we have given.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
got last week. So is it like right way to learn the things because we are getting the boilerplate code and after
Yeah.
that we are implementing it. Like that's a confusion in mind. Like is it from now on? I just research also most of the companies that use they are using Copilot
Hmm.
or like, and is it
Uh,
like specific for the product base or service base?
hmm.
Because my focus is to transition in product base only.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
if you
Hmm.
can more clarify and give confidence that this is the right way to get a boiler code from that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
tool,
I'll tell
then
you one thing. I'll tell you one
yes,
thing. So NVIDIA CEO Jason Wang, so he has clearly said that my entire employee is having cursor access. One.
okay,
Second, SAP. Everyone is having a cursor access, right? Publicly, they have made the announcement. EPAM system. They have made an announcement that everyone we have done the tie-up with the cursor, and all of my employees will be having a EPAM is one of the big company again, right?
yeah,
And they try to provide like a basically outsource their developers to the entire world, right? To all the big companies. Uh, My wife is also working in that. That's the reason I'm able to talk about it, right? So basically, every company, Cursor CEO is sorry, not Cursor CEO. So Anthropic Cloud is CEO, right? Anthropic CEO. So he has openly said that 95% of the code which you are able to see or which we are building, right, in terms of building the Cursor and other like a products line, right, 95% of the code is been written by what? AI. Technically, they're using this one again, Cursor integrity, such kind of a tool. So if you are not using Cursor kind of a tool for doing this kind of a task, if you are not using eraser kind of a tool for designing the architecture, if you think that I'll drag and drop all the component and then connect all those things, right, which can be done in a second of time. If you're not using a Cursor maybe for a Cloud for a documentation, a very big documentation, if you're not using UX pilot kind of a system to do a design of the entire end-to-end mobile application, web application, admin application, anything that you can say, right, you are not making a mistake. Again, I'm saying you're not making a mistake, you are making a blunder. Because at the end of the day, when you will go and join a company, so company are not going to check you on like how much algorithm you know and what's in all small and big things that you know. Now companies are technically checking whether you are able to deliver it or not.
Yeah.
Simple,
It will
right?
impact timelines because the timelines of the project which we are following currently are the same which we are doing last 3 to 4 years. But now with use of these tools, the timelines are very skewed. So I'm
Yes.
sure that and also expecting us to deliver the project in half of the time.
Not half, 1/10th.
Okay.
See, that's a reason. See, this is how the new era of software development engineering is, and everyone is saying, right? Every CEOs of all these big companies, they have already said that by the end of 2026, most of this coding task will be super automated. Even now, it's highly automated, right? And I believe you have a pro access, you are able to observe it, right, with a cursor, that how fast it is in terms of writing a code, and if you will sit and if you will start writing a code, right, how much time it will take. And 1,000 line of code, it just try to write it down within a 2 minute of time, right? And obviously, yes, there will be a bug, right? There will be a bug, there will be some feature which it will not be able to understand. This is where you come into picture.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason. So even in Euron system, so the core team that we have, right? So to our core team, we have given them a culture ultra access, and to all the like interns and work and people, so we are giving them pro access.
Yeah, it's very good actually. So because this thought came in mind because I'm not came from the coding background, and when I'm doing coding, it's already automated.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
actually
the
so
yeah.
if you're writing syntaxes, I'm like, just go and ask anyone, any developer, right? Uh, you will be able to see it.
And so the last one is that like as with this level of experience, should I focus to build the whole product from scratch, or only focus on architect level and only AI part and deployment of the AI part with the
No,
plus your experience?
all layers.
Okay.
All layers, starting from gathering a requirement, understanding what is the
Mhm.
client requirement, understanding the market competition, that okay, against this product, so who and all are available and what and all features they are providing. Because see, USP of the product comes from the feature offerings, right? So you have to understand that part. Then when you will be able to understand client requirement and this competition and everything, then you will be able to design a solution in a best possible manner, right? Then your architecture brain or product management things comes into picture. Once that will be done, then you will jump to the architecture part, that okay, now product requirement is completely clear, analysis is completely clear, features are completely clear, so what are the USP of this product is, that is completely clear. Now let's go ahead, design this project, that in a front end, in a back end, in a AI stack, API wise, so what and all tech is required, framework is required, language is required, right? Then you will try to break it down as an architect, and then you will try to break it down on a API layer or classes or modules layer, right? And then you will try to give the same thing to your cursor or someone, and then it will model, it will start writing the code. Then you can even automate the test cases over there, a security checks over there, right? So again, parallelly you will try to design those systems, so where it will be able to test a system. This is how you are supposed to work. At the end of the day, code will be taken care by not you, but Cursor or Cloud Codex kind of a system.
Sure. Because it's like not much days happen. Might be in future I will get some project from a scratch where it will be decided that which language, which platform, which DB need to be used in that product or tool. I think that discussion happened during the start of the project.
That discussion happened actually on architect level. basically.
architect
Right.
level.
Yeah. But let's suppose you have joined some project where that discussion has already happened. Document is frozen now. Right. Everything is frozen
Mhm.
now. So you have to just work. So simple. You will get that HLD, LLD, RLD, sorry,
Mhm.
PRD, HLD, and LLD. Inside that, everything will be mentioned. You should start work on that.
Sure,
As
sir.
simple as that.
It's clear. Sure.
I think that is
Thank
what you have received, right? So because you must have received the
you. I have received already frozen requirement, BRD, and all this thing. So I just want
yes.
to like think when it has been decided which tool, which LLM, which OCR,
So
or
that
which
gets
language
decided. Yeah, that gets decided for every project on my level
I will level.
and
Okay,
now
might be
and on our senior dev level.
might be in future when I start from you from scratch. In that meeting, I will get to understand this kind of requirement at which
If you
level.
will be interested, then again, modestly, it's yes, yeah,
Yes,
you can do that.
definitely. That's
Okay.
why. Sure. Thank you,
Thanks
sir. Thanks
again.
a lot.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, next one, Haris, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Sudhanshu.
Hey, hi, Haris. Hi, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Harish. I'm working as an enterprise architect now, Sudhanshu.
Okay.
So as you said, right, I'm not a code guy, but I always connect business. I connect with the strategy. I always connect with the technology. I work with multiple people solving their business problems. But in this AI era, right, till now it was good for me and connecting multiple technologies, multiple things. But in AI era, it's little bit business outcomes, return on investment, and total cost of ownerships. Right, when we are discussing these type of things in AI, it's a lot of challenge for me at this point of time, because earlier it was very like, okay, you have SAP, you go with ERP, you go with some VMA solutions, you go with data center solutions, you go with these cloud solutions. Very easy for me to do a strategic things, architecture things, because we have standard available there. I used to take very good decisions there, and I used to see some business outcomes there and some return on investments there. But really, when after this AI era came and AI came, lot of confusions, lot of people wants to buy some AI products, lot of people buy from outside. Being an enterprise architect, sometimes I feel, how am I guiding my entire enterprise here? Are they okay to buy something from outside? Then also I need to see from AI risk, governance, all those areas. Or do you want to build? Then I need to see people. I need to see how much investment I'm doing for them. Are they? It's okay fine when you start building it, because it takes a lot of years to build a product. So right now I'm in a lot of confusion, and this is where I saw your AI architect thing. I felt this is the right time I need to get in. This is my 24th year in IT,
Oh.
from a lot of, from data center till this cloud part, till data and all those areas. Uh, so I was interested when I see these topics, LLM, all those things, because for me at least coding is not a problem, but because I'm not into that, because everyone cannot be
No,
in that.
no, no, no.
uh,
Actually, coding is not a problem for anyone.
yeah,
Though even for non-coder, coding is not a
yeah.
problem.
But when I connecting with CIO and I connect with the CTO, the problem comes is when they ask me, Harish, is it, when you say this AI solution, can I get a business outcome? When I get a return on investment for it? If I ask me, right, this type of questions is very tough at this point of time for me. I cannot say yes, you will get. We have taken some of the decisions in some of the AI products. Really, it is not flied.
Hmm.
Maybe it's. I am working on that. It has failed. That is also a good learning for me in my
Hmm.
experience. But this is a situation where I am in. I'm working with business. I'm working with technical. Lot of challenges. AI, everyone is talking at this point of time, but still not able to take a proper decisions. I think that's where I thought to work along with you. And
Not an issue. So I think we'll be able to get some clarity over here. Don't worry. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So see, my intention behind this batch is not to talk about the AI component and architecture in general. So obviously
yeah,
that will be a core part of it, but even to showcase and not just showcase if people are interested, right? Because I'm going to showcase, right? Because obviously, like to do it, you need couple of tool access, right? Without that, it's not possible. A best of best, I would say, right? Because there are like so many alternative of all the tools are available in the market, but no,
yeah.
we have done already those experimentations, so we have not adopted those things. So whatever my team is using in real to deliver the actual solution, so same kind of a thing, same kind of a pattern we are going to learn, we are going to discuss over here. So my intention and whole idea behind this batch is even to show you a new era of development and product building.
Okay,
I think that we'll be able to see live.
okay. That's good
Yeah.
to hear,
And
Sudhan.
I think that that is going to clarify a lot of your like doubts and concerns and whatever cluttering that you have in your mind. So I think that will be cleared very soon.
Definitely, Sudhanshu. I think, yeah, that will help me out because a lot of times we were in a very structured pattern. We had a lot of, I think, HLD, LLD, you're talking,
Hmm.
which we were working from last like 20 years and all. But right now, people are in such a fashion, they don't say, I need HLD. They don't say, I need LLD. They say, I need an outcome, let's say next week, and I need to see business results. People are in such a hurry that
No, no, no.
not
Actually,
really that structured.
no, they are not in hurry. Actually, that became a reality for the entire industry wherever you
Yes.
will go. Because see, even we are handling 40, 45 project parallel, right?
Yeah.
And believe me, like some projects are small, some projects are completely B2B project, right? But the same project, which like client comes and used to say that okay, fine, you have a year of time and you have 6 months of time, and then you have a phase-wise delivery, like per month or maybe per quarter. Now, same client, they're saying that okay, fine, so this 1 year of work I want it in 3 months, and that too in a production with testing and everything. And again, so I mean, like I would say, it's practically now possible to deliver it, and that too with the like a lot of like a cost optimization, even from a human resource side.
Yes.
Yeah. So practically, this is a new era of, and see, every startup now you must be able to see that they are able to build very fast, right? Every new, even big companies, not just a startup, I would say, right? All these big companies, they are shipping product like anything now, right? Overnight, they are like a shipping thousand product for like a, and that too on a massive scale. And all thanks goes to obviously AI. AI doing a real hard work over there, right? So this is the intention behind this entire batch, that how we do a real time now development in an era of AI. That is something which we are going to like talk a lot. Not just talk, I'll show you in every classes that okay, this is how I'm doing it. So this is how you should do it.
Thank you, Sudhanshu.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks, that is. Okay, yeah, Akash, go ahead next, please.
Yeah, has so like my doubt is
Yeah,
will
Akash.
jobs go away? Will
Sorry,
jobs
can
go?
you, yeah.
Yeah, will jobs go away because of AI? Should I start freelancing or something? That is what my
You
doubt is.
should start whatever you can do on your personal like a label ASAP. You should not rely on an industry. You should not rely on one single job. Maybe some of you will not agree with me today, right? And that's completely okay, right? But I'm not just talking about my opinion. I'm talking about the experience. So from my experience, I'm telling you, you should get into a multiple opportunity as soon as possible. Use your skill, try to generate some values out of it, right? ASAP. And again, see, when I say use your skill, try to generate a value, believe me, again, that is tough. I'm not saying that that is like a easy path, right? You will be able to do it overnight. Success will come to you overnight. It will take time, maybe 6 year of time, 6 month of time. Maybe this entire 26 it will take. Maybe the entire 27 it will take. But at the end of the day, you will be an winner, even in a place where you are working as of now, or you would like to work, or even in your personal space, right? So try to use your skill, try to build things as much as you can, try to do freelancing, try to build a product for someone, right? Try to advise something to someone, try to do a consulting to someone, right? Even some odd job, apart from this, like a tech and IT things. If you have some sort of a passion or interest in some other field, I think it's a right time or it's a high time to explore. But do not rely just on your current job. If you are doing it, you are making not a mistake, again, a blunder.
Then what
Simple.
about MBA?
Sorry, how about?
MBA things like MBA things.
Uh, I'm completely against education.
Like I have
This,
spoken
this,
to someone professor.
especially,
He told that
especially this rote learning, the old education. I mean, like education has not changed, right? And it is not going to change frequently. Even if you are going to do an MBA, what you will do with that? I mean, like create one product, try to sell it, right? Try to do a marketing. That is going to give you more experience than a MBA guy, and that too after joining some MBA, you will be like after taking those degrees for 2 years, 3 years, spending some a big amount of money, right? Just for that certificate, it is not going to give you any value. And things are changing so fast that by 2026 itself, this year itself, you will be able to see a lot of changes in the market, right? So don't go after that. Learning a skill, building a things is really very easy. Even if you are not coming from that background, still it is easy. This is how a new reality is. So try to adopt that. I mean, like that will not take a couple of months, more than couple of months for any one of us. and start encashing it as soon as possible. That's my advice. Rest is like your decision.
Yeah, sure, Sudanshu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a minute, guys. I'll call out the name. Yeah. So Siv, go ahead, please, with the question. Jitendra,
Yeah.
yes,
Hello.
you should be multiple field, otherwise you're gone before. Exactly. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say. Yes, Siv, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Sudhanshuji. So
Yeah.
just wanted to know, like, will you be covering like in detail for the deployment of the AKS part?
Obviously,
Yeah.
obviously, we are going to cover that. Even we have another batch, right, where I'm going to talk about 8 project, not a project, it's a product basically, right? Even over there, everywhere we'll be covering those things. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Sainath, please go ahead with the question.
Hey, Sudhanshu.
Hi,
This is a
Sainath.
great session, first thing, right? Okay, and
Thank you.
I actually got your reference from one of my friend who has attended your course.
Okay, thank you.
So at the same question I asked him, like, it's an ocean for us, right?
Mhm.
Where I have little knowledge about AI, right? About, say, I use only VSS and C-line to write some micro app and all.
Mhm.
But my question is always like, it's an ocean, and where you if you want to, I'm a senior manager,
Mhm.
and you want to be relevant in AI, right? What are these your structured course in AI, right? How do you start and how do you end, and in the midway, and like, how do you see that you are able to do projects or come up with an outcomes? But that's a question for me from a long time. So I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, so we'll get those answers. I think be with me in a live session for a couple of more weeks. So I think you will be able to get the answer. Yeah, that's all I can say for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the first thing is that the first right thing that to get started with this course, or
Yes, yeah.
I
See,
should have
just
taken some
just
other.
see if you are in chaos, right? If you are in chaos, then join and then wait for a couple of weeks. Believe me, those chaos
Okay.
will be gone. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Rahul, please go ahead. The question.
Hey, hi Sudhanshu.
Hi, Rahul. Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead, please.
First time I'm talking with you, but I'm following from a long time, and it was
Okay.
pleasure to talking with you. So
Thank you.
recently I did a switch job in
Mhm.
EPAM.
Okay.
So I got more than 300
EPAM.
hikes.
You said
Yes,
EPAM.
yes.
Oh, my wife is also working in that company. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So 2 months before only I did this job change,
Okay.
and I just wanted to. I don't have any question. I just wanted to thank you. So people believe in God's plan, but I believe in you. So I'm following from means I'm following you from I think more than 8 to 9 years when before
Thank you
Neuron
so
also.
much. Thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So it was nice, and thank you for your efforts, and thanks for teaching a lot of things. I learned a lot of things from you,
Thank
and I grown in my life. So thanks a lot. I just wanted to thank.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you so much. Yeah. Mustafa, please go ahead with the question.
Hi, Sudhanshu. Good afternoon. Am I
Yeah,
audible?
good afternoon. Yeah, you're audible. Please go ahead with the question.
So, Sudhanshu, basically, I come from a background where, I worked in BPO for multiple years,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been in operations for a couple of years in edtech companies, and now I've joined an IT company in a
Mm-hmm.
leadership position where, my job is to manage people, but I do not have any hands-on experience in IT. I have tried exploring data engineering a couple of times. I do courses, but then again, when I come back to doing my office work, okay, I do not get any hands-on into data engineering, and I keep on losing the that knowledge. However, now I am thinking that I want to learn more about IT, and I have jumped onto this course with you, which is AI architect. I think I've had the subscription with Euron one since last 2 years. Since the time I think it started, you started offering the subscriptions. But now I'm jumping into this course. I want to understand that is it okay for me to start with this course, or do I need to have some sort of background knowledge to
I think, I
understand
think, I think, I
what
think
will
let's
happen?
start. Let's start with this one, right? Because lot of storytelling is going to happen in this one. I'm going to talk about a lot of situation, a lot of scenario, and I believe as a senior person, you will be able to relate most of it, right? And anyhow, so my teaching pattern is a little bit different. So I always try to break down things on a very low level, and that too in a very, very simplistic word that we all can relate. Let's try this out at least for 3 to 4 weeks.
Certainly, that helps a
Yeah,
lot. Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Just try for now. You have already tried so many things, right? So let's try to stick with this one for next 3 to 4 weeks. Let's see how it goes, and then maybe you can come back to me and say like, okay, what is the next step? Maybe I'm not able to get it. Maybe I'm not able to cope up with this one, right? then I'll give you the suggestion that what is the next step and from where you should start, from the very, very low level, how you can start, right? Maybe we'll talk about that then. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so Ganesh, yeah, Ganesh Jain, please go ahead with the question.
Hi, Anshul.
Hi, hi.
Like I'm working as a senior data scientist at a product company, and now the questions they are asking are like, there is a talk among the grapevine where the senior leaders are talking about FinOps aspects of agents, where we'll say that hey, like to develop an agent, it's okay because like everyone is okay with that. That takes a
Hmm.
lot of amount. But like when we're scaling up those agents, like the problem with agentic scenarios is like the more scale you grow up, and
Hmm.
because its cost of tokens keep on increasing, how do
Yes.
we calculate that FinOps? And the second part is the talk is like because like we see with Cursor also it happened that like Anthropic suddenly said that because Cursor were initially free, then Anthropic suddenly said no, we'll have a token based system, and then Cursor had to increase prices, faced a backlash because of it. So that is also on the minds of the leaders, and like now we are like trying, we are being put into place, and they're being asked that okay, you evaluate the impacts and then let us know when there are like financial people, they'll help us. That's one thing. But like in this course, we are going to like discuss on these aspects.
Yeah, those aspects we are going to discuss as and why I'm able to talk about that. Why I will be able to talk about that. So the reason is very simple. So even if you look into this AI gateway system that we have, so we are able to do a precise calculation on each and every token, right? Each and every hit, each and every token, input, output, prompt, so everything. So yeah, and this is very crucial, obviously. So whenever you are trying to like plan a product for like, maybe 1,000 user or 10,000 user, and proportionally if your product is going to grow, so obviously that's a huge load which comes on company or provider. Right. And obviously, when you are designing the solution, so you must be aware about that on a very first day when you are planning the entire like architecture. And then there should be like a plan to even mitigate it or to optimize it. You can't mitigate it 100% because obviously you have to have go ahead and use it, obviously, because LLMs are the brain of any agent that you are going to build. But yeah, there is a way to optimize it. And I believe that is pretty much possible. We are also doing it and we'll be talking about that in a batch.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Next one is basically Rahili. I think it's person with the name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rohan, sir. Sorry, I think
Okay.
my full name is
Okay.
not coming through in
Oh,
Zoom.
oh, yeah, Rohan. Please. Yeah.
Rohan. So, sir, I'm actually based out of US.
Okay.
It's kind of the timing is kind of like two o'clock
Yeah.
my time. So, to be honest, I just wanted to understand, like a lot of my work or a lot of my work that I do is mainly around designing architecture and all of that for
Mhm.
enterprise and telco folks out here. Now, with AI into the space, right? A lot of them are talking about costing, and a lot of I think what Gyanesh was also talking about. A lot of them are talking about costing and cost optimization. So the projects that we will be doing later on in the module that you have said is, will we be covering like all like kind of six pillars of a well architected framework style thing, or will it be more around, well, will there be hands on specifically is what I'm trying to
See, in
understand.
this one, there will be less hands-on. More, I will be talking about the story and documentation and the core component of this entire architecture. If you will check this 28th Feb batch, right, over there, it's
Mhm.
100. It's 100% hands-on.
Okay, and for the 28th Feb batch, I mean, how I I've heard all the background around. Okay, yeah, coding is not a like core skill that you want to need, but how much amount of still basic knowledge that you would like to have for the 28th batch that
I
way?
think the kind of a knowledge that we'll be able to get from this batch till that point, that will be more than enough to pick that batch. That's the reason. So I have planned after 1 month.
Okay, okay, and then just to follow up, sir, like in case I miss classes because every day 2 o'clock I may not be able to get up.
Hmm.
How do I clarify my doubts beyond
Yeah,
that?
we have a group. We have basically a group, right? So WhatsApp group we already have. I believe you are the part of it. If not, so maybe you can go to a dashboard, click, and then join. Right. Link is already uploaded inside the dashboard, and yeah. So just try to put up your doubts, and
All right.
you have me. You have your entire community over there, right? So who will be
Yeah.
like helping you out?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. So next one is others. Please go ahead. sir, you will be taking 20th batch. Yeah, I'm the mentor. Just go and check the mentor section. So for even for that batch, I'm the mentor. So this project batch, right? And when I say I'm the mentor, I'm the only mentor in that one. Like I said, I don't deploy anyone. Um, okay, I think team has tagged 4 other mentors, but yeah, it's my batch technically. So I'm taking care of it.
Yeah, hi Shudhanshu.
Yeah, hi, please go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is this is the first time I'm joining Euron. So
Okay.
I mean, like the first session was good, like today's session. So I just wanted to know, I am a 5 years of experience in this AI field and Gen AI field. So I have done the project in. I mean, like my core work is development, AI development part.
Mhm.
So recently I have changed the company as well. So like this AI architect mastery, how it's going to help me in the next coming 1 year. I mean, like next coming 1 year, and how it is like. Is it going to change from development perspective to product handling perspective? It's going to change like that, or how?
Yeah, so
What
basically
do you think?
it is going to change the entire thought process of developing, designing, and delivering the product or project.
Okay. Okay. So we used to write a microservices and deploy it to AWS and Azure, right? So that part as well, it's going to same in this session, or that's how we are solving the use cases over here, and what?
Yeah, yeah, that's how we are solving the use cases here. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank
Yeah, thank you. Saurabh, please go ahead with the question.
Yeah, hi Sudhanshu.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. And this is my first batch I'm joining. I am actually with 28 years of experience and at the senior position in a IT firm where we have focus on AI.
Okay.
So I am also learning on AI and doing vibe coding also,
Mm-hmm.
developing solutions, RAG-based solution or LangChain, LangGraph.
Mm-hmm.
But and also using GitHub Copilot, used also Cloud8 for architecture documents and other things. But
Mm-hmm.
it's scattered and not I'm not perfect over there, but as you rightly mentioned, when it comes to developing a product, there is a way how AI should be used for coding and for all the LLDs how it has to be generated. So I get your point that the 28th batch is focused on that, where it gives the complete, I would say, AI SDLC.
Hands so yeah, basically complete like a hands-on, very low level.
Yeah, yeah. So the batch timing of this and that will be same, or this will get over by that time? How it
No,
will
no,
be?
no. It's actually different. So that is basically a evening batch. This is 1 p.m. batch, right? And that batch timing is basically 7 p.m. IST evening. If you
Okay,
go and
okay,
check, yeah. So it's not like
okay,
it's not going to start after this one. Like uh,
okay, okay.
this batch
Will be
will
clear.
like moving, and then
Okay,
parallelly we are going to start that one.
okay.
Timing is different for.
Yeah, okay. The other thing is, since I'm on the senior management and I also look after increasing the business,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I'm a part of alumni of my university, which is in Pune, VIT.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have programs where I can help connect the college with you, and you are open for whatever you would like to offer to a college, because you have the what the student needs in future, right?
Mm-hmm.
Concepts and degree is what the academy offers. So, for such things, can we have an offline discussion, and you are open for such business engagements,
Yeah, yeah,
commercial?
sure. You can ping me like a separately. I think I'm a part of your WhatsApp group, right? Or maybe you can ping my team member as well. That mobile number you will be able to find out on a website itself, right? And then
Okay.
from there you can try to connect.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the third thing is you mentioned very nice thing, which was work and learn, right? Which was I heard about that, and I got the link also of that.
Mhm.
So I can join that also, and while the projects are there, I can have a glimpse of what's going on, how the things are to be done.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Basically, see, work done like I have already specified. It's simply work as a team with a team. That's it, right? So just the way you are working maybe in your current company, so where you used to get
mhm.
requirements and then you had a team discussion, client discussion, all those things happens on a daily basis, right? So similarly,
Okay.
this work and learn has been designed so that we are not putting you in some dummy environment. So because we have a client project, right? And again, what
Okay.
what happens? So basically,
Mm,
see, if you have paid me for a work and learn, right? And even client has paid me for the project, and
mm,
again you are working in that one, so
mm,
which is not costing the company. So it's kind
Mhm.
of a win-win for the company. At the end of the day, we are able to increase the profit margin. And at the end of the day, you are able to get what you want. Client are able to
Mm.
get what client want, and I'm able to get what I want. Right.
And
Keeping
mm,
that in mind, this entire like a system has been designed for work and learn, where we are giving
that's
all the
nice.
AI tool access as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can see across the projects, right? In that, or I will be assigned only one project.
If you are interested and if you have a time, right? If you have a time,
Yeah.
depends upon the time. Because if let's suppose
Okay.
your project manager has deployed you in a multiple projects, right?
Uh,
And initially you said yes, but if you are not able to deliver, because see, my client will not
uh,
wait, right? They will get impatient because
okay.
they have their
Okay.
like own timeline, and we have committed that particular timeline. In that case,
Got it.
your PMs are not going to keep you in a multiple. Your PMs are
Mm,
going to keep you in a one. But if you are going to say upfront to your PMs that okay, no, I want multiple, right? They will be more than happy and
yeah, looking at my skill set, they can decide where I can be a good fit. Okay.
looking at not your skill set, I would say look it on your delivery, right? So
Okay.
how fast and how you are able to, because we have even a leads, right, from our side, not like from work and learn side. So we have even a lead, so who is handling 4 to 5 projects in parallel.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So if you are doing it, we don't have any kind of issue. At the end of the day, my delivery should not get delayed. That's it. That's the only concern that we have.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
That's all from my side. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Pravat, please go ahead with the question.
Hi, Sudhanshu. So actually, I am from the earlier batch of Gen AI. So I done the courses and I have done the projects. Now I have the confidence for doing the projects, but in my company, I'm not currently have getting AI projects right now.
Mm-hmm.
And my plan is to switch. So my question is like how many projects I can keep in my resume, and and is there any upcoming interview batch you are it's coming for
Obviously,
prepare?
interview batch will come. Obviously, interview batch will come. Right. Interview is again one of my favorite topic, and I have already launched like a lot of batches in past. So obviously, I'll try to bring this interview batch. Maybe in next batch announcement, you will see from my interview side.
Yeah, thank you. And
Very soon.
second of all, so what is the basic difference we'll feel on this architect batch and the next AI developer batch that is
So
coming?
that a see architect means I'm going to talk about each and every component in very detail, all those like edge cases and where system is going to crash, where system is not going to work, in what cases, what side of a component we are supposed to pick and choose, and that one is a pure hands-on. I mean, like just build and build.
Okay. So basically, you morely in the in the call and previous also and a lot of discussion you emphasized of building everything using mostly AI. So next batch is only focused on that part because I just want to learn that because
Yeah, actually, next part is just focused on the using AI tool, how to develop and deliver the entire solution.
yes. So how in that way, in that part, mostly I am confused on the DevOps part, how we are using our AI knowledge to deploy stuff and manage it, monitor it. So
Uh, we are not using much of AI on our DevOps part, by the way. It's a configuration and we are doing it manually. Yeah, so we are writing some of the automation script as well to like, avoid day-to-day task. But one-time configuration is required, and that we are doing it actually in a manual manner, no AI.
so you are going to like highlight on that also, like to give the
Exactly.
idea.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, so mostly next batch is like a completely vibe coding of AI products, and you give the all end-to-end knowledge to us how to
Yeah.
develop that, right?
Vibe coding is somehow I don't like that particular term. I don't know why, but yeah, I have a very bad feeling about this particular term called as vibe coding. Uh, but yeah, we'll use it
The
obviously.
idea is like developing using AI, but yes, at that that is our
Uh,
of need right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes, yes, that's I just want to know because I am struggling right now developing products with AI, less mostly end to end.
Hmm, hmm,
So
hmm.
that will helpful. Thank you,
Yeah,
Sudhanshu.
thanks. Yeah, Rakibul, please go ahead with the question. I think I saw your question already. Yeah, this is the
Uh,
question if you
yes,
have.
Sudhanshu. Yeah.
Okay. So, tool and how can I complete this? Do I need to practice any programming language? Rakibul, I would say let's spend some time with me. Right.
Okay. Yeah,
If
actually, mostly I'm working with this no-code, low-code tool, Adobe Fusion Make, kind of.
it is not going to lead you anywhere. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm like wondering like whether I need any programming prerequisites for completing this AI.
Programming is required, obviously, right? Some
Yeah.
little bit of understanding of programming is required. So if you have a zero programming understanding, in that case, you can go through maybe spend 1 week of 2 week of time on my Python one of my Python batches. I think there are a lot of Python batches which I have already taken. It's
Okay.
available, right? So just go through it. Week of time, I think that's more than enough.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you, Sudhanshu.
yeah. Thanks. Akshay, please go to the question.
Hey, hi, Sudhanshu.
Hi.
Thanks for all your lectures. So it was really wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So, from the past 1.5 to 2 years, I've spent quite a lot of time like building RAG applications and deploying. So of
Mm-hmm.
late, like what I've been seeing is like most of the clients request, asked for, deploying, isolating all this architecture inside a virtual network, and they also ask on, like from the very start of my career when I transitioned to ML, like we used to directly go to the Azure and like we used to create the research services whatever we want. But
Mm-hmm.
of late now clients are always asking for infrastructure as a code deployment. Like from Azure side they are asking to use bicep templates, deploy the services end to end. And
Mm-hmm.
now inside the Google GCP they are asking for Terraform deployment. So like are these all the responsibilities of the AI? Because earlier what I had assumed is like all it like first of a kind, like the discussion that goes on in the team is like who will be doing this, like whether it will be a DevOps person who will be responsible for setting up all these things, infrastructure as a code.
See,
Nowadays like the expectation is going on more on the AI side of the people as well who are start working on
yeah.
these.
See, I'll tell you. So if I'll follow the old style of development, so obviously there'll be a dedicated DevOps team who will be doing it, right? It's not an AI guy job, so who will be doing it? So because AI guy will receive their credentials, basically that okay, this infra is set up, and then I'm building some AI solution. I'll go
Okay.
and put those things over there, and DevOps guy is going to manage it, right? Obviously in collaboration with AI guy. That is something that we have been doing in last 2 3 years. But now, let's suppose if you are going to join a small or maybe even a big company, right? So generally people are asking this end to end, that okay, you should be aware about this entire things, because now implementing these things are not a big deal. It's just a mindset game, I would say, right?
Correct.
So if I can think, so see, if I will say that okay, I don't know, then I'm avoiding it, right? That's a one mindset. If I say that okay, fine, no, let's go ahead and try, right? Believe me, if you'll just say let's go ahead and try, and if you'll start trying genuinely, you will be able to do it within 2 to 3 days.
Yes, yes, I have experienced the same thing because when the
Exactly,
client
two, three,
requested us,
just
yeah,
2 3 days, not a month of learning. So
yeah,
you don't have to go out and then to explore the tutorial or like attend some lectures or some live classes. Not even mine, right?
correct.
So it's now in an age of AI, most of this development or infra setup or even optimization, I would say, or designing the best architecture is a mindset game now. That if I say I will try, I will be able to for sure do it. And if I'll keep on saying that no, I haven't done that, and maybe I have to go and learn something first, right? Then that mindset is not going to work. Right. So if you have that kind of mindset, I think yeah, and that is expectation. See, expectation has
Correct.
changed, right? So expectation has changed. So in my team, there is no ops guy. My backend people used to do that. Backend people used to do it. Everything. Why I will go
Correct.
and hire some ops guy, right?
Correct.
When in 2 3 days of time, so even a person who is not knowing things, and they will be able to get to know, and they will be able to do the best, because you can just go and ask AI that okay, it's like I'm having this kind of a solution, I have to host it for maybe like 10,000 people, my current hit is going to be this much, right? This is the solution which I have designed. Now check the entire code base, the model, or maybe whatever load and latency which I am facing on this particular infrastructure. Now guide me to build the entire pipeline. It will be able to guide you in no time. And then pipeline wise, component by component, you will try to set it up. It's done.
Correct. So one more question on the course. So like in this course, like how will be like obviously like I went through the topics that whatever you have mentioned in the course. So we will be learning it theoretically first and then implementing it parallelly, or like how will it go in general?
Okay, so if I'll talk about this AI architecture courses, so mostly in a couple of weeks, I'll be covering most of the theoretical part and some practical part, right? As we will move forward or maybe towards the end of the courses, then we'll be introducing a practical part for this one. The other one, which we are trying to start from 28th, from day zero, only practical, no theory.
Okay, perfect. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
That answers.
yeah, thanks. Okay, Asit, please go have the question.
Yeah, so
Oh, hello,
Sudhanshu,
sir.
yeah,
I think
so
you have messaged me.
yeah, so
Now I remember. Yeah, okay, please go ahead,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yeah.
What my is the earlier batches I joined the Gen AI, right? But last
Mm-hmm.
3 years I was working on that. So
Mm-hmm.
and that project is I mean the company is not now stopping this. So
Mm-hmm.
AI part. they're focusing on their other work. So just I took a break and just to change my job now. So that's why I joined in, and I thought this is the right direction I should take, the architecture one, because I'm already senior level. Thus, I need here your help, and also if any opportunities in your company, let me know so that I can till I get my next opportunity, I can
Sure,
engage. Yeah.
sure, sir. Sure, sir. Yeah,
So I'll
yeah.
be do 101, or as you already share my CV and just
Yeah,
help me
yeah.
out.
I saw your message. Yeah. So I think yesterday you have sent me the message, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So I was like bit occupied, so I was not able to respond back. But yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. So Dharam Chopra. Yeah, Dharam Chopra. Please go ahead. Gala, please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Dharam
Hi.
Chopra. Yeah,
Good
please go
afternoon.
ahead. Yeah.
Dharam, this is Dharam.
Oh, Dharam.
So,
Sorry. Huh.
yeah, Dharam. So, I started my journey of AI with your iNeuron,
Oh.
where I used to check with Krishnayak and your videos first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I did, I was actually, I'm having a multi-domain background. I started my career with banking, then insurance, then service desk.
Mm-hmm.
And after
Mm-hmm.
that, luckily, before 6 months ago, I
Mm-hmm.
got a direct TPM role, technical
Mm-hmm.
project manager role in Persistent. That
Okay.
should be unbelievable because that was
Mm-hmm.
not my ask. My
Mm-hmm.
experience, 14, 13 years, the
Mm-hmm.
company offered me. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm having good basic knowledge, I could say. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
basic in a sense, the video which I did three projects of your iNeuron
Oh.
internship
Okay.
project, that
Mm-hmm.
too individually. I
Okay.
mean, by checking the chat GPT responses and developing the products.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I'm saying you. So in that way, I deployed three individual projects also, and that same I mentioned in my resume. And I
Mm-hmm.
attended the persistent interview, and I got selected.
Mm-hmm.
So agentic AI, RAG, and the ML, DL, NLP that you people already covered. So I was able to crack the interview luckily. But
Mm-hmm.
today, if you could say my coding level, that is basic. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
understand what is, but if you say me to write the code, still I'm in jumble. But
Mm-hmm.
currently, I mean in September ending, October 1st onwards, I got one project
Mm-hmm.
for I mean project. I mean first project as a MVP delivery, MVP1 delivery was given, where the MCP tool and kind of things was used, and the
Mm-hmm.
server was built in Java.
Mm-hmm.
So that product was completed. But
Mm-hmm.
what I faced, SDLC was new for me. So
Mm-hmm.
luckily, I don't know, a lot of burden came in my mind because this was my first real time SDLC environment. But now I'm moving to the next project from tomorrow onwards,
Mm-hmm.
where the ask from expectation was from me was to develop the application design,
Okay.
which I already mentioned in the chat. I need
Mm-hmm.
to submit on Monday.
Oh, okay, okay,
So
okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. It
so
was
I
good by the
have
way. Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
second project I got a meta project. So I
Mm-hmm.
just have currently HLD document, high level
Okay.
architecture document I have. Based
Mm-hmm.
on that, and my experience and my designation, I was requested to can you please create this application design. I
Okay.
blindly without
Design in terms of like a wireframe design you are looking for, or UI design you are
I
looking
mean
for. What?
what
Which
are the
one?
how should be the solution till end to end. I mean what are the
Okay. For
stack
look and
tech stack
okay. Okay.
what are
Or
what are
architecture
the
design.
tech
You're talking about architecture
aha
design.
architecture design is already available at a high level document. Okay,
Okay.
how
Okay.
the process should go,
Hmm.
but what are the tool stack, what are the API, when to use, what are kind of things that is they are expecting from me.
Okay.
So is it so? Can this I can get somewhere ready made by giving the HLD photo which I already have. I can
Okay.
publish there. I can give.
Send me your HLD basically on our WhatsApp. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Send me, and maybe by night, or yeah, tomorrow night, maybe by today night, just give me a ping, say hi over there, right? So just ping, send me and say hi by night. It will not take more than 5 minutes of time for me, by the way, right? I have my own way of doing it, and just write the requirement, what you are looking for as an output, right? With that HLD, let's see how it goes. Maybe I can help you out.
So, I mean, if I want to research from my end, so I did not try to giving that to like Gemini models and GPT. I will try
Hmm.
now after this class. So,
Hmm.
can I get the? I mean, I know the output something will get out from that LLM also.
You will be
I
able to
can.
get the approval, but not
No, no,
something that you
yeah.
can submit.
That's what my question is to you.
Yeah, not yeah. That's the reason I'm telling you. Send it to me. Like then only you will get something which you can submit and you can discuss in Monday maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will think. Sir, can I your number? Okay, WhatsApp
I'm
group. First time I
I'm a
joined.
part of I'm a
Yeah,
part of your WhatsApp group, by the way.
yeah. I got it. I will, but
Okay.
make sure I'm Dharam and I will be
Yeah.
sending you one.
Generally, I will not be able to respond to all the DMs. Generally, I respond
Mm-hmm.
in a group, but yeah, I mean like obviously some.
I'm in urgency till Monday. That's the reason.
Yeah, so maybe I can rescue you in that side. So
Thank
okay.
you, sir. Thank you. I will do
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sahid, please go to the question.
Yeah, hi Sudhanshu.
Yeah. Hi, Sahid.
Yeah, Sudhanshu, like most of the things are done by AI, right? Like I was just curious to know, like, what will be the future of AI architects? Like, what additional skills one should have?
See, there won't be a dedicated AI architect because when I talk about architecture, there are, see, from architecture side, if you look into it, so there are like it's a like systematic combination of the different component. That's it. This is something called as architecture. Even 10 year back, even now, story is same. Now in last like a 20-30 year in a world, people have already developed so much and people have already solved majority of problem, and now we are not able to find out any new problem unless and until we are not targeting some different planet like a Mars or something. So it's not like you are solving a new problem as an architect, right? You are solving something which has been solved maybe thousand more times or maybe more than that. It has been already solved. You are just solving it for that particular client, maybe project or product, simple as your role. Now AI is having all those knowledge, which is already been built and developed in last like a couple of decades. So it is able to do a task in a better manner. Same goes with the product manager, same goes with the architect, same goes with the developer, same goes with the designer. So going forward, what I can see is that either you need a hardcore researcher who can come up with the complete new idea, new system, new design, and this is what researchers are doing even now. That's the reason so we are able to see a lot of different kind of model training strategy, very different kind of hardware configuration and all those. Even on hardware configuration, I think like there is nothing much which has been done in recent years. But yeah, on LLM side and those architecture side, the researchers have done a lot of work, right? So when we say this industrial architecture, right? We all are working into industry. We solve a particular product problem, and we basically are architect. So who is just like combining the component and then designing the particular solution for a particular project and client. So if you will just rely on that side, I mean, like that is not going to work. A future is going to be for someone so who can take end-to-end stakeholding that okay, I'm a person, give me two more people, give me three people, right? So who can work on all the stack, give me the entire like project or product stakeholding, I'll deliver it. If you are that guy, then it's fine. If you are a guy who will say, no, my job is just to design the architecture, I'll create those architecture design document and all those things, my work is done. And then the next person will do the next task. Then you are not a right fit for a industry at least. This is how industry is moving. Or they have already started moving, I would say, right? And in 2026, you will see these things a lot in terms of movement, changes, and shift, a transition. In 2027, I believe it will be everywhere.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
So you are supposed to be a guy who should say that, okay, I'm taking a complete project ownership or product ownership, right? Give me two, three per person, I'll deliver.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so okay, so that's my answer for you, Sahid. Shravan, please go to the question. Yeah, Shravan. Okay, Vikas, Akshay, Akash.
Hi.
Hey, hi. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, I have 10 years of experience, and I was the first. I mean, I'm knowing you since I knew Euron.
Oh.
So I have completed that batch. So basically, I'm into the. I mean, I was into the AML role, but later on I got opportunity into the product management facilitation role kind of. So
Mm-hmm.
writing the PRD, HLD, and again bridging the gap between different product verticals at all. So
Mm-hmm.
now, like since a couple of months, I'm thinking like, I'm not able to do much in the technical part, only just the validation things I'm able to do. So the growth is sort of, stuck. I'm not able to go, and again, inferiority complex is also coming, like, what should we do? So my point is like, as of now, I'm into the role of product manager. So what should be the suitable options? Shall I go for the technical product manager role after completion of the whole things, or what could be the probable options which I can explore? Because I have 10 plus years of experience, and that's the reason.
Okay,
Could
so I'll say one simple thing, Vikas, to you, right?
Yeah.
Spend a couple of like week with me in this one, and then in the next one, which we are going to start from 28th, right? Again, couple of weeks. So in total, I'm telling you that spend almost around 2 months of time with me, right? February and March, right? Then I think your question will change.
Sure, sure,
Yeah, let's do
sure,
it in that manner.
sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Shravan, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Thanks, Sudhanshu sir.
Yeah.
Just this is the second time I'm going through your training. First time I went
Okay.
through the FDFS when it was iNeuron.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. So just I have like a few couple of things. Like I'm working as a data engineer from last few couple of years.
Okay.
So now I have few use cases like I'm working for one of the bank. So we have so many scripts and everything, and we have no functional documents there.
Okay.
So I have tried in many ways using the AI by giving the best prompts to get the specifications out of it. So however, I'm unsuccessful. Is there any best way or to move? Like I need some advice on that. Maybe not urgent. Maybe in the next few days.
So maybe you can send me the things, the problem that you're trying to solve, and what is your
Yeah.
approach. Then only I can suggest you like where you are going
Yeah.
wrong. Otherwise,
Okay, sure.
it will
All
be
right.
very vague answer from my
Yeah,
side.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I'm looking for. Some mentorship, like
Okay.
where I'm going wrong. If you can advise, right, that would be helpful for me.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
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 All
I
right.
think
Yeah.
let's
Thanks.
follow this.
Thanks, Sudhanshu.
Yeah. Thanks. Akash, Vyas. Yeah. Go ahead,
Yes,
please.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
working as an engineering manager right now. So
Okay.
how do we see the role of engineering manager is getting changed? Whether whatever I can see is that engineering manager, product manager, architect, and developers' role is getting mixed, right?
Yes. True.
Yeah. So as an engineering manager, what should be my career growth path, and how this course in AI world will going to change and help the engineering managers to stay longer to the IT in the IT industry?
See, on your label, the only option that you have is take a full control and ownership of a particular product.
Including the collecting the business requirements and
Exactly. Starting from collecting a business requirement, doing a market research, designing the particular product, obviously well, not alone. I mean, like with a very small team, right? Again, team wise, don't demand for a big team that I need a UI UX team also, I need a product management team also, I need an architect team also, I need a senior developer, then junior developer, I need a tester as well, which is technically a kind of a structure that we were following since many decades, right? That you must have seen and you must have like handled it. But this is not a reality now, right? So starting from like collecting the entire requirements and then like churning all those like insights from the market side and then designing the product where project manager comes into actually picture, building and developing a feature, so which is going to generate the actual USP for a client or the product or the project, right? And then on a tech side, so designing the entire architecture and then breaking it down into a small component, then setting up the infra, and then like developing the final code for each and every derived component. So if you are able to manage, deliver, and develop with a very small team, I think you will be a part of industry for a very, very long time. See, I'll tell you one thing very clearly and honestly. Uh, I'll be the example I would like to like talk about it. So in 1980s, 1990s, so again there was automobile companies who used to like manufacture car, bus, and trucks and all those things, right? And over there, a real worker, real people, they try to develop and like build all those small components, starting from nut bolt to a big machines and engines and everything. Then in our industry, so people have introduced robots, and majority of those like a funnel or a pipeline of those automobile industry is been actually taken care by robot, and that's a reality, right? Nothing new basically, right? Nothing new. It's happening since like a last couple of decades, I would say, or at least more than 10 year of time. And in every production line, so there will be, or assembly line, so there will be a lot of robots, but still parallelly humans are working. Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, humans are working in parallel. Now majority of those tasks, I mean, like building those small or big components, still even some most of the time assembling it, robots are basically working it. And now human resource, as compared to the product or the production that we are doing in terms of manufacturing bike, car, or bus or trucks, right? Human resource consumption or requirements are very, very less. In the similar manner, IT industry is moving in the similar direction. IT industry is moving. So basically, most of these things will be taken care by AI, and not will be taken care by AI. It is even now taken care by AI in most, or like a majority of the company, including mine, right? And you will be working as an orchestrator basically. So you are orchestrating entire things. You are trying to manage and maintain and then supervise each and everything in a loop. So you are trying to give a correct feedback at current time for a correct component, and then accordingly, so AI trying to modify it, right? Whatever input is required, so you are trying to make sure that AI is able to get those input. Because see, if I'll talk about like an entire business requirement and all those things, AI will not be able to go and talk to like a, at least for now this year, right? Even you can build a automated pipeline where AI can go and do the meetings with the client automatically. That is also possible, but yeah, in majority of cases will not do it. Client would like have a discussion with some human, not with a robot. So you will go out and do the requirement gathering, and then AI, maybe you can try to build a AI which can go and do the market research and everything. Then again, a next step is going to be a product manager, where AI itself, based on those inputs, AI itself is going to give you the complete product PRD, right? Product requirement document. And then eventually the next step and the next step and the next step. So that's a new reality. You should work as an orchestrator. If you're able to, develop that skill, because actually a skill, right? So if you're able to develop that skill of orchestrating end-to-end things, then AI will not replace you. If you are not developing it, then I can't comment for now that how long anyone will be able to survive in the market.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm also just started learning the AI tools and technologies because my teams are using. So this is the right course to start the things from that perspective.
I think from a product manager or like this perspective, yes, it's the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So fine, everyone. That's all about this induction session. I believe we had a amazing discussion. Hope all of you have liked it, guys, in a chat. If you have not liked it, then you can say no. Even in your WhatsApp, you can give me a feedback. I'm completely open for all kind of a feedback from all of you, right? So with that, thank you so much, everyone. Take care. See you again. Same time tomorrow, 1 p.m. IST. As simple as that. Yeah. So 1 p.m. IST, and let's start this journey. So believe me, you will learn a lot. I mean, like, forget about learning. You will experience a lot. You will see like a very, very new dimension of doing things. So maybe some of you have seen that, but yeah, for majority of us, maybe that's not a reality. And in this batch and the next one, right? If you'll combine both together, you will be able to see this reality in a like a very good manner. So fine with that. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. See you again tomorrow. Till then, have a